It's 15 minutes from the game. We're gonna do a video about this, but this is where I tell you, this is for all the Shedeur haters, all the Shedeur lovers too, who might have been worried. Adam or Ian Rappaport, the other side of Adam Schefter, has confirmed that Shedeur Sanders will get playing time for the Browns. So we're gonna talk about this a little bit. Right now, I want y'all to drop y'all's predictions. Good morning, Nisa. How you doing? I gotta change my camera real quick. Everybody, drop your predictions. Who you got? Vikings or Browns? I hope everyone's having a great morning. Obviously, it's a little early, so I don't expect everybody to be up. Does the NFL expect people to be up at 9:30 in the morning to watch football? I mean, I know I'm doing it, but like regular people. Hope everybody's doing phenomenal. Hope everybody's doing great. I am gonna have the radio on, obviously, because I can't put the you feel me. But hope everybody's doing great, man. Hope everybody's doing phenomenal. I'm still waking up. I got my yerba mate. My yerba on y'all, boys. Oh, you can't see it because it's yellow, but it's, it's a tasty, high sugary drink. Masha Yawanda says Mark Sanchez just got yabbed in my city. Hey, Mark Sanchez got arrested. Can we talk about that? Mark Sanchez, if we want to talk about something, because I want to make this on video, but Ian Rappaport talked about this. Shedeur Sanders, the plan is to start Shedeur. So all the people, Rex Ryan, all the people who were freaking out, yada, 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 NFL insiders are confirming that Shedeur is going to start at some point. Now, why this isn't going viral, I don't know. Why Shedeur tweeting out the picture of him and Dillon Gabriel? This is from Shedeur's Instagram, tweeting out him and his QB1, him and his guy. I have yet to hear one negative thing Shedeur has said about Dillon Gabriel. In fact, when people tried to go after Dillon Gabriel about the quote-unquote comments, he actually cleaned it up. So, hey, I just want to put that out there. But yeah, Mark Sanchez apparently was yelling at a DoorDash driver. Like, let's really talk about it since we have a little bit of time. I don't think we have that much time. But Mark Sanchez got arrested, dog. I always forget to 6:30 KLA fantasy football. People got to be up fantasy football. Now this game though, sadly, wanted to put him on my parlay. Yeah. So let me go ahead and read this because I don't want to put this on the screen because stabbing and stuff, all that right. So there's a report out. Here it is. Okay, this is the official whistle. Okay, Adam Schefter. Everybody loves Adam Schefter. Indianapolis police say they have arrested Fox analyst Mark Sanchez while he was at the hospital for battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication. Now, I do want to say those are all misdemeanors, but it's so funny how, people want things to look a certain way, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to bring this back to the Kyron Lacy situation. Just let his soul rest. But specifically talking about Mark Sanchez, oh my God, condolences to Mark Sanchez. And I'm not hating on Mark Sanchez. I ain't got no problem with Mark Sanchez. Besides Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan's the only person I got a problem with. But I mean, everybody was like, get well, Mark. Oh no, Mark. And then you find out he was yelling at DoorDash drivers. He was trying to beef with DoorDash drivers. The victim was the DoorDash driver. He had lacerations, the police said, the official police report. So Mark Sanchez got hammered because he's known for getting hammered in bars. Because sadly, he's most known for the butt fumble. Hey, sorry about it. That's you did it, son. Don't put your balls on a butt. Okay? So it's a hard life. It's a hard knock life for old Marky Sanchez. He's throwing back a few of those cut waters. All right, I know how he gets down. All right? And you start beefing with DoorDash drivers in Indianapolis. That's why I was confused. That's how I knew. I was like, oh, this one ain't going to fit y'all narrative. Indianapolis. Indianapolis? I didn't even know you could get stabbed in Indianapolis. I thought it was well, I mean, it is illegal, technically. But you feel what I'm saying. I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, man. So Mark Sanchez needs to leave them DoorDash drivers alone, man. He needs to leave them DoorDash alone. Cause what happens is he got poked up. You feel me? You started it, he finished it, and he's the victim, and he's not gonna get charged, and I bet he still got his tip. Come on now, let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Nah, that's a crazy situation. That is just an undoubtedly crazy situation. So we are gonna get ready for a little bit of Browns versus Vikings. I got a few things that I'm gonna plop up. I got the radio. Wait.
Okay, quiz fan.
Okay, they're quizzing, so I don't know what that's about. I got a little radio in the background, so when it goes halftime, we can throw that on, or if nothing's going on, because clearly I can't show y'all the game. So everybody knows I cannot show you the game. And don't worry, I got my. I feel like young boy. Can y'all even see this? I don't know if y'all can see this. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? I feel like I'm set tripping. So I might have to pull this out on a one time, just in case. I don't know. We'll see. And then y'all make sure y'all join me for that Jay Fleazy. For that Jay Fleazy. Y'all ain't ready for that, man. Y'all ain't ready for that, man. Y'all ain't ready for that, man. Y'all ain't ready for that. I feel like Cash Money Mark. What's going on, hey? What's going on, hey? Georgia's up. Good morning. Happy Sunday, beautiful people. Coach G said. First time on the show, chat. I love your content. Oh, appreciate it. This guy who did it was like 70. He finally shed the butt fumbler nickname. Marty's laughing. Niece is laughing. Perry says Georgia is up. I don't want to hear about it. Derek says Anya Mark was down bad. Oh yeah, you talking about Mark Sanchez, but he just called Indianapolis soft. No, I did. Hey, I ain't calling Indianapolis soft. That's not what I'm saying. That's not why every place don't gotta be hard. By the way, I don't like every place don't gotta be Chirac. I swear. What's good? What's going on? Hey, we do the thing. Got one screen with the game and on FB on the other. Hey, keep doing your thing, bro. Got a lot of support. I got support from the UK. Okay, I appreciate that. Man, shout out to UK. I wanted to make a insert boring UK food joke, but to be honest with you, the Pengus Munch, that's one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite UK dudes. All right, Pengus Munch goes crazy. I love the chicken shop thing. Oh, chicken shop date, the lady. I forgot what her name is. She go crazy too. Who else? I don't know. I feel like for the UK's general size, they give a lot to content. I don't know. But shout out to them, man. Proud Husky. Oh, we got a UW. Oh, yeah. Y'all let me know who y'all supporting. I know we're going to talk about. Y'all know I'm a sad Texas fan. I don't got no Texas hats in reach. I would throw it up on here, but y'all know how I feel about Archer Manning. Y'all know how I feel. Napganistan. hey, y'all. Naptown get a little, you feel me? Hey, where my Indianimals at? You feel me? Somebody, hey, we some Indianimals. You dig? Kurt, what's going on? Afghanistan is hilarious. We got some UW fans here. Shout out to Washington. Why does it say Shedeur guaranteed to start? Because Ian Rappaport breaks down. Shedeur isn't ready to start for Cleveland, and that's perfectly fine. The Browns are keeping him at number 3 while he develops. When he does get his shot, it'll be with a game plan built for his skill set. So I made a video when the leak happened with Dillon Gabriel, and I explained to y'all, look, the reason Shedeur's not starting, I know Shedeur haters want to make it, oh, he's bad, and I know some Shedeur lovers, fans, and I'm in that boat that we want to be like, oh, Kevin Stefanski's bad. I just don't think. I think the truth's a little bit in the middle. I think it's in the silver lining. And what I think, and what I've told y'all, right? And this, I'm happy I have it. I brought up Will Stein, right? Will Stein is the offensive coordinator. Is the offensive coordinator for what's it called? For Oregon. It was the offensive coordinator for Dillon Gabriel at the time of him playing, right? He runs a similar wide zone offense to Kevin Stefanski. I want you to know, it was like Kevin Stefanski, they reached on Dillon Gabriel because that's how much they wanted him to be the guy. You're talking about someone that the offense is already built to fit him, right? Kevin Stefanski was under Kevin O'Connell. Look at the quarterbacks under Kevin O'Connell. Look at the way those offenses are run. Look at the way Kirk Cousins was looking like an all-star. Look at the way Case Keenum is allowed to look like an all-star in those offenses. That's what Kevin Stefanski wants to do, and Dillon Gabriel fits that mold. Shedeur Sanders is a different beast. He's a different problem. They have to find a way to get themselves equipped to match what he does best, and that's what I've told y'all. I'm telling you, it is deeper than just he's good, he's bad, he's not ready. Dillon Gabriel already had the offense installed from college. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same concepts. You know, it gets a little more advanced. Don't no disrespect to Dillon Gabriel, but it's a night and day difference as to what they were looking at. So I think it's important to point that out. But we're gonna make a full video about this after the game. We're gonna react. We're gonna talk about it, and then we'll get into NFL game streaming. Thank you, Nisa. Thank you, Nisa. Go ahead and just block that person. Go ahead and just boom. Hide user on this channel. Boom. Appreciate you, Nisa. Appreciate you, Hey, as well. Archibald does, yeah, he's pretty bad. I want to see how well Dillon throws the deep ball. Okay, honestly, with this O-line, it's better for Shedeur. And that's another thing. I know we don't want to talk about that, but that's what I've been consistently saying. Hey, this O-line, yeah, it ain't equipped. It ain't equipped, man. So here's the question I have. And I'm probably gonna make this a poll too. Wait, I'm trying to pull the ESPN up. ESPN, here it is. So what's it called? What am I looking for? Oh, y'all looking at don't look at my fantasy football. I didn't know why they expose me like that. Don't expose me like that. So the Vikings, they're about to kick off here in about 3 minutes. This is another question I want to ask. So this is a little different, and this is anyone who's watching. We're gonna end this poll. Everybody says Vikings. This is the new poll. So how do I want to phrase this? What I want to say is, for the Browns, is it better that Dillon Gabriel looks really good or looks really bad? No, that's stupid. That don't make no sense. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Over under Dillon Gabriel yards. Over under Dillon Gabriel. Ooh, rush yards. 50. Sorry. I sometimes it's too early. You feel me? Way too early for me to be under. Well, you think it's worse if he does really good? Explain that. I got 15 different questions. And shout out to Hey. I appreciate you for reacting to my community post too. Over under Dillon Gabriel rush yards. That's what I want. 50 rush yards. Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm predicting that we're gonna see something similar. Flores against rookie quarterback and 9-1. Good luck. Oh, I thought Flores was undefeated against rookie quarterbacks, but 9-1. That sounds about right. Yeah, Brian Flores is about to be sending him Jesus, beautifully blessed. He will be sacked 3 times, 1 interception, maybe 180 yards. Okay. Sacked 3 times. I think that's not a bad day for a first rookie start and for this bad offensive line. That's actually pretty. It's pretty generous. This is bad. They're gonna have to play Big 12, man. So that's what I was saying. I predict this game is gonna be similar to what we saw from Jackson Dart and Brian Daboll, right? You're gonna see that's why I talk about, hey, like these are quarterbacks that they really like, they enjoy, and they want to build up. So in doing that, they're gonna build around them to make it as easy as possible, right? So, what the heck? Okay, he's going to rush more than 50 yards. Sounds like a common roomie game. I don't even know. I don't think he will do bad at all. Yeah, I don't think Dillon Gabriel's gonna do bad. I think, but I also think, and you know, Kevin Stefanski. That's just smart. I think he's also gonna protect Dillon Gabriel, right? Let him use his legs a little bit. Maybe give him some RPO stuff. Maybe give him some things that to get him out on the edge and get him moving. You know, do things that Joe Flacco literally couldn't because his legs were made of glue. So you know what I mean. What's up with the bots? So the bots, anytime you put watch party or just the game, they're going to just keep spamming you because they want people to watch their live NFL games. I don't know how they don't get taken down. I know the NFL ones get taken down, but the college football ones, every year they be going crazy. They be going crazy every year. I think he's going to have a C-grade performance. Okay. Trial paralegal. Regina says, hey, FB. Hey, chat. What's happening? What's good? Hey even said, hey. Y'all know how that get down. All right. I didn't know it was going to be this long of a dang. What's it called? They singing too much, man. Let's get to the hoops. Let's get to hooping. What Mary Kay doing? Mary Kay, what you doing, Mary Kay? All right, that's kind of fresh, Mary Kay. I'm going to steal this from you, Mary Kay. Okay, it's Mary Kay. Okay, it's Mary Kay. Hey, okay, it's Mary Kay. Y'all know how Mary Kay get down. Here we go. We're about to get cooking here. I'm about to throw on a little bit of that, oh, this dude's streaming too. I'm about to throw on that, what's it called? That radio a little bit. Oh, wow. They're still screaming. I see. Can I make this like not as loud? Jesus. This is like
God save the
Is that too loud? I feel like it's too loud. I just recovered from the CU game last night. Lord help us. Yeah, that Colorado game. What is so frustrating about that Colorado game is that like they can clearly get something going, right? But it just seems like every single time they do try to get things going, they just shoot themselves in the foot. They find ways to lose. Boy, about to throw a pick first drive. All right, so Dillon Gabriel is getting the ball first. So we're going to see what they do for ODG. First off, there's already a flag on the kickoff. I don't understand the new kickoff rules. I don't understand. Okay, so Dillon Gabriel gets great field possession. He gets that 40-yard line start. Wait. How am I behind? I'm behind. Hold up. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. All right, Quinshon Judkins gets the carry. Great field possession. Great field possession here. Here we go again. Quinshon's in the backfield with him. And I think Quinshon Judkins is going to, like I predicted Dylan Sampson, Quinshon Judkins. Oh, there's already a flag? What's the flag? There's already a flag. And he hands the ball off again. What was the flag? What was the flag? Okay. They called a holding, but I gotta be honest with you. They put the flag, like the little thing was on flag already, and then they immediately threw it. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to see this.
Start since New Year's Day when he started for Oregon.
Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if the radio is too much, too loud. I can't really hear it.
To start for the Browns, since all the way back BB before.
All right, here we go.
In 1984, Bernie.
And I'm gonna mute it as I talk about the actual play. 2nd and 16. Dillon Gabriel might have to throw the ball here. Little orbit motion. I like that. Fake, double fake. Okay, finds David Njoku. Nice little screen. Nice little screen pass. Hey, again, what we're seeing early already is, look, Dillon Gabriel is just more mobile than Joe Flacco. So that play looked straight out of, sadly, if you watch Texas's offense, that looked like something Steve Sarkisian would call. What's up, Deontay? Radio was perfect. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
A lot of zone, but also a lot of blitzes.
Uh-oh.
So see the get the ball out.
Why am I not? I'm on NFL Network and I'm still a little bit behind. So we got 3rd and 3. We're live here on 3rd and 3. Dillon Gabriel sets up, steps in, and I don't know who he was throwing to there. Hey man, Dillon Gabriel looked like Arch Manning on that last pass. He threw that thing to Jesus. I don't know. He threw that to Jesus. So let's talk about it. 3 and out. I know a lot of people are upset. Another Arch Manning throw to. Hey, don't steal my lines, man. But yeah. So first drive, you don't help yourself with the holding call. You don't help yourself. What's going on, Loretta? Y'all stealing my stuff before I can even say it. You don't love the holding call, right? Ooh, great field position for the Browns defense. But Dillon Gabriel goes out there. Hey, that screen is what I thought was gonna happen. Those getting back-to-back carries for Quinshon Judkins, that's what I thought was gonna happen. 3rd and what was that? That was like 3rd and 6, I think. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 6. I'm surprised they even put that on him. YouTube TV is faster than NFL Network. Why am I paying for NFL? I pay real money for this. This is annoying. All right, now I already cooked Texas. It's all good. But don't worry. Carson Wentz plays probably the craziest brand of football you'll ever see. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Vikings moving the ball, 2nd and 1. Jordan Mason. But yeah, if you don't know, the Browns defense is obviously elite. Carson Wentz is a psychopath playing quarterback. And then on top of that, the Vikings offensive line is really beat up. So this is a matchup that's going to be super interesting. I'm going to put the radio on a little bit here.
Get the man. They were trying to run a little rub route with Jerry Jeudy and Isaiah Bond.
Y'all are ahead of me.
Really able to get it, and I think that
2nd and 1.
Because it looked like Isaiah Rodgers had,
and they are chopping this team up. Look, it's all good. Y'all watch it, and I'm gonna just be y'all reaction, right? I'm not gonna have it the quickest, but I'm gonna react to it. First down, Vikings. Yeah, but YouTube TV costs $7 trillion. Y'all think I got bread like that? Do I need to really get big like that? Dang. Anyway, what's it called? Carson Wentz for a nice delivery there. 1st and 10. Another screen to TJ Hawkinson. 2nd and 1.
Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns, who...
Don't worry. I'm just y'all reaction. Don't worry about it.
Browns and the Vikings are scoreless. Carson Wentz.
Good screen action. Hop on somebody else's YouTube TV, man. Nah, man. I'm just again. I'm gonna give y'all the expression. I'm gonna give y'all the recap. Not everybody got YouTube TV money. I only got NFL Pro money. I'm sorry. 2nd and inches. Play action. Guess who? Jay Jettas. Cool little 12 yards. And Randy Booker, they are definitely moving the ball. Now, what I really like about this, and it's something that I'm always going to call out offensive coordinators when they do it and when they don't do it. Hey, let's find a way to get Justin Jefferson the ball. Let's find a way to get your best player the ball anytime you can, and do it in unconventional ways. Look, Justin Jefferson is going to face double teams. Justin Jefferson is going to face brackets. If you don't throw him balls that need to get there now, you're going to be kind of, you're losing on what it really means to be that full player. First and 10, Carson Wentz experience. DC sends 4. Carson Wentz throws a bomb up there. They're looking for a flag. And Greg Newsome just puts that straps on him, boy. He said, I'm on Stream East and I'm synced up perfectly with you. Now that's a problem. that's a problem. Yeah, Newsome's a dog. And they're trying to call for a defensive PI. That should have been offensive PI. Jay Jettas stepped into Greg Newsome to try to get him off his line so he could back off and get more space. But Greg Newsome is just, you know what I'm saying? That's just what that boy do. 2nd and 10, Carson Wentz. They don't go play action. They actually hand the ball off. Is Greg Newsome in on the tackle? The ball's out.
Those 9-yard ones. That opens everything up for Kevin O'Connell here at 2nd and 1.
Jerome Baker checks in at linebacker here for the Browns. Mason is the back.
Wait.
He is tight to Wentz's
Wait.
right. Now Jefferson
Fumble.
is in the back.
Okay, I think I'm synced with y'all now.
Jefferson to the flat. The All-Pro makes the move, cuts up field, and gets a Vikings first down across the
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm here before y'all. I saw that. I seen that. I seen that. Oh yeah, that's a fumble, ladies and gentlemen.
That Naylor was going to clear out that right.
That's a
side.
fumble.
Denzel Ward had to go deep with the vertical route.
That's
there
a
with
fumble.
Nobody in the flat, nobody able to get out there because Jerome Baker was looking.
Hey man, I beat the ESPN this time. I told y'all it happened. Hey, come on, give me my credit. Give me my credit. Come on now. I had it before ESPN had it.
The shotgun here. No score, 10:30 remaining first quarter from the Vikings 42. Wentz wants a deep shot.
So you know.
Jefferson can't hang on. No flag. Good coverage there. He was bumping Greg Newsome.
Radio's a little behind too.
When you play as much single
I'm not late.
you
No.
know you're going to
I'm
get
not
tested.
late,
And right
man.
there they tried Justin Jefferson
I did it
one-on-one
before the
on Greg Newsome.
ESPN,
Good
dog.
coverage. He was in great position, and that's why
I'm
there
late.
wasn't a flag.
If I'm late, lead the
Around.
stream
He
in.
was running that route
Since
for
y'all,
Justin
since
Jefferson.
it's
A good
about
little
timing this,
sell right
I
there.
thought it was
You
about the
mentioned
friends
Brandon
made
Baker's
along the
got
way.
6 catches,
I'm not a
14
news
yards,
reporter.
is their pass catching back
I'm
right
not.
now with
Nah,
Aaron
man.
Jones out.
Jefferson had 10
We out here spreading the love. Who cares how fast it is?
2-yard line. Out of the eye, the give to Mason.
Grant Delpit with the recovery.
For the 45-yard line. Let's see who's got it. Mason
Yeah, radio is way behind. See, I'm not as behind as the radio.
I think Greg Newsome got that out.
But yeah, so like I was talking about,
Pointing right
and
now.
I think like a lot of people were talking about leading up to this game, right? The defense was going to separate here, and in 2 back-to-back plays, they show you what they do best, right? Greg Newsome holding a really strong line against Justin Jefferson, and then right after that, you have that forced fumble from the Browns, and it looks like they're cooking.
And the Browns are taking the ball back when we get back. No score first quarter on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And Toyota's
Browns
got all
recover.
you need during
Them
Toyota
Browns
Truck
going
Month.
crazy,
Now through November
man.
3rd, get 2.99 APR
The Brown
financing on
defense is
rugged
going to
new
take them
25
as
Tacoma.
far
Excludes TRD Pro and Trailblazer.
as possible.
Or lease a well-equipped 25 Tacoma
All right, no
as
more radio. No more radio. So, Dillon Gabriel is going to get his second chance. Now, the first chance, to be fully honest, I mean, he only threw 2 passes. My forehead is poking out of my... Man, I need to get this thing looked at, man. He's stuck with us. Hey, I appreciate y'all being stuck with us. What's it called? Wait! What? Why is that not on my screen? Okay, well, Quinshon Judkins just went on a 32-play run. All right, maybe I am. How did this happen? What am I paying for, man? Quinshon Judkins is doing what Quinshon Judkins. How? How do I not have this? What? And Quinshon Judkins is just a dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. 2nd and 1. Guess what? They gave Quinshon Judkins the ball again. But this is actually kind of upsetting me. Oh, it's getting a little spicy. It's getting a little spicy. Yeah. All right, we might see a Dillon Gabriel touchdown throw here because they've kind of ran him into the ground. Here we go. Here it is, Dillon Gabriel. First chance. Oh! Byron Murphy was playing some good defense. 3rd and 2 now. It's not a bad idea from Dillon Gabriel, and I like the velocity on that ball, but I mean, Isaiah Bond was just draped. He was draped. Yeah, they're just gonna have to run it here. And I don't think they can stop Quinshon. And here's what I said. I predicted Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson getting 15 carries each. Quinshon Judkins gets it. He's going around the edge. And he can't get it. He can't get it. Oh, no. Not the Browns. Y'all better go. Hey, just go for it at this point. Oh, Judkins says, Quinshon said, go ahead, man. Quinshon said, give me one more, man. Yo, he's got that's tough. Come on, Quinshon. Hey, I think offense is staying on the field. 4th and 1. Dillon Gabriel. I was about to say tush push. They're coming out heavy. They hand it off. And Quinshon gets the first down. Hey man, the Cleveland Quinshon Judkins. The Cleveland Quinshon Judkins, this might be a fun team all of a sudden. This might be a fun team all of a sudden. Here we go. The Cleveland Quinshons. What do they do here? I want to see Dylan Sampson in the backfield. I would love for Kevin Stefanski to go back to his orbit motion that worked well. Harold Fannin is in the backfield. Harold Fannin is in the backfield. Harold Fannin is in the backfield. Be afraid. Ford is in. They're on the 1 yard line. They're on the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. How about a Dillon Gabriel Hawaiian tush push? Let's do it, huh? How about we go flying Hawaiian? How about we go flying Hawaiian? It better be a touchdown. 2nd and goal. He's going to motion his man across the field. He's going to hike it. He's going to play action. He's going to see it. And Harold Fannin Jr. Touchdown. Dillon Gabriel's first touchdown. Now, I mean, you couldn't have made it easier for him. And look, I told y'all. I told y'all what was gonna happen. Lean on your running backs, and then at that point, I mean, that's an easy pitch and catch. And shout out to Harold Fannin for getting the touchdown because I told y'all he's the truth. If the defense keeps playing like this, I could go out there and play quarterback and win. So, yeah. Harold Fannin, the Cleveland Harold Fannins, the Cleveland Quinshon Judkins. And I've been telling y'all, I told y'all about Harold Fannin before he even became a Brown. I've been told y'all about him. The most historic season at the tight end position, led all FBS. Quinshon Judkins, he broke rookie SEC records and then went back-to-back 1,000 yards in the SEC, and then went to Ohio State and said, give me one of them national championships. How about it? I would love to see Dylan Sampson be used, but when you have a Harold Fannin, who cares? It doesn't matter. I guess Harold Fannin is going to be the guy, and I'm happy about it. I'm sorry. This is his 2nd touchdown. I'm sorry. This is his first touchdown in the start. This is his 2nd touchdown of the year. I forgot about that. Now, both of them are short. Honestly, his first touchdown, I know it was in garbage time. His first touchdown was impressive. His first touchdown was like a 15-yard over like 2 defenders. Like he put it in a pocket. What's going on, Selmore? But this one was, I mean, I don't think he's gonna have an easier. Oh my God. NFL just tweeted and this is okay. This is hilarious. Shout out to my chat. NFL just tweeted this is Dillon Gabriel's first touchdown pass in the NFL. It is not his first touchdown pass in the NFL. NFL, how does the NFL not know this? And this is what I mean. Like, this is the media game we be talking about. Let's go to Dillon Gabriel, huh? Let's go to Dillon Gabriel. Let's look at his career statistics. What would you know? He has how many touchdowns? Wait, what's his other touchdown? Well, okay, well, it doesn't matter because this is showing from the other time. This is his other touchdown. Go to game log. Go to game log. Why does it not say he have a touchdown? He has a touchdown. He has a touchdown in garbage time, but did they erase that from history? Did they erase his touchdown from history? Whoa. Dillon Gabriel. Yeah, second, actually, not his first touchdown pass. You know, it's not his first touchdown pass. So shout out to the NFL. They're doing a great job. I think they removed that touchdown from the history books, though. I don't know why they did that. They be getting funny with that boy's stats. They be getting real funny with that boy Dillon Gabriel's stats. But yeah, man, the defense keeps playing like this. Joe Flacco could win a game. Actually, no. Actually not. Easy second career touchdown for Dillon Gabriel. Defense helps out. I will say, if you know, to say positive things about Dillon Gabriel, I like that he took that chance to Isaiah Bond over the middle. Right, it was a tight window. I think he gave him a chance. And obviously it got broken up, but you know, it's good to see the rookie not shying away, especially having that bad ball in the first drive. So it's AI doing the NFL's tour. That's probably right. David Njoku resigned just to. Oh, they're going crazy. Hold up, they're going crazy. All those Browns haters want the Browns to lose because the Bucs lost last night. Yeah, I let's not be in no beef, man. Let's not do that, man. I don't think nobody is Browns haters though. Like, I'm definitely not a Browns hater. The Browns have just been playing bad football, so I'm calling it bad because it's bad football. But hey, Colorado's been playing bad football too. So I mean, hey, a lot of bad football. DJ had one in a garbage time versus Ravens. Joe should have let him stay after the game. Game one. It's about time the boys can play for real. It was Judkins' touchdown. It was a rising touchdown. What is it? Flacco too much of a gunslinger without the arm talent in his late career. All right, Carson Wentz experience, 1st and 10. They're gonna hand the ball off again. You know, and they are. Yeah. They are killing. By the way, fun fact, shout out to Darryl Reuter. Shedeur Sanders. Dillon Gabriel has thrown the same amount of touchdowns this season as Joe Flacco. Hey, let Nas down. That's a great reference. 2nd and 3. The Carson Wentz experience. What? Yeah, these boys. Yeah, the Vikings offense didn't come to play, man. They've been chilling over there in England. They've been vibing over there. Hey, I love giving Dillon some love. We shouldn't be hating on nothing. Only thing we should be hating is the media, because the media is gonna make everybody look bad. They're gonna make Dillon Gabriel look bad. They're gonna make Shedeur look bad. They're gonna make the Browns look bad. The media is the real. 2nd and 8 is the real issue here. Motion across. They run it again. Guess who? Defensive player of the year this year. I'm predicting Myles Garrett. Yeah, man. He's just yeah, big body Benz. I don't think Caden Salter is ass. I just think that there's a combination of confidence issues, offensive play calling, and then I think that benching affected him a lot more than people want to realize, right? When you bench somebody like that, I think it does mess up their psyche and how they look at things. God, my forehead is ginormous. 3rd and 7. Carson Wentz experience. He sets up, he throws a muffin out there. Guess who? Jay Jettas. First down. Nah, media just hate Shedeur. They hate Shedeur the most. But don't worry, they'll use whoever they need to to get to Shedeur, get to whoever or whatever them Bucks is. You feel me? So don't get it twisted now. They hate Shedeur the most, probably. I will give you that. But don't get it twisted. Man, God damn, them chains is shining, Jay Jettas. Let me hold a diamond. I am on the NFL Network. What are you talking about? Play action, 1st and 10. He rips one, and he's throwing to ghosts. 2nd and 10. The Carson Wentz experience is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. It's heating up. Let's see, do we have any tweets? I'd like to see, because sometimes they have actual courtside pictures or whatnot. Or not courtside. Sometimes, what's it called? Like, people in the stands. We ain't got much going on. 2nd and 10. They're going to motion across. Carson Wentz snaps it. Carson Wentz play action. Guess who? 18. 1st down. Now, something, if it wasn't for that takeaway, the Vikings were really moving the ball against the Browns. So if that persists, I don't know how long the defense can hold up. They're going to have to keep getting takeaways. Now, I will say Carson Wentz is the quarterback that if you need a takeaway, he going to give you one. Beautifully blessed, it's okay to be behind as long as you run your own race. How about you keep your updates to you, man? We all experiencing it. You know what I'm saying? Through the lens. 1st and 10. Carson Wentz rips one, and it's a no. And there's a flag. There is a flag. It is offsides on offense. Beautifully blessed. They're not here for live updates. Now, I appreciate you giving them. But what I'm saying is they're here to make fun of my Texans, my Texas team, and my giant forehead. They don't care about it. But I appreciate you, though. Because I do like to peek down and see. You know what I'm saying? Why isn't this game televised? I think because it's a special NFL Network thing. They're trying to expand it to be more, international. 1st and 15. Now, oh my God. Sorry, I saw a wild Myles Garrett running free. I was T.J. Hawkinson. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh no. He said the Titans suck too, so you can't make. Hey, you can make fun of me, man. Don't worry, beautifully blessed. There's plenty. You can make fun of my Texas Longhorns. Oh my God, the Carson Wentz experience. First off, there's a lot going on. Carson Wentz just threw a touchdown rolling left off 1 foot. He's a psychopath. Number 2, beautifully blessed. Don't worry, the Titans are they're gonna figure it out. I think they just need to fire Brian Callahan. 3rd of all, sell more FUD. I accidentally deleted your or hid you as a user. That's not what I was trying to do. I was actually trying to do this. So sell more FUD. Comment if you see that, because I accidentally I clicked the wrong thing. 1st and 10. Oh no! Oh no! Not the double pass. Oh man, not the double pass. Not the double pass. The Browns got the ball first. The Vikings on the double. We're going to have to watch that. This is awesome. First off, let's watch Dillon Gabriel's. Now we'll come back to this. Oh, I thought this was a video. Where is she taking this from? I don't know where she's taking this from. Yo, that is fresh. Oh, where is it at? Oh, they're gonna tweet out. Wait, where is it at? All right, they're about to tweet out. But hey man, nothing wrong with a little double pass. Nothing wrong with a little double pass. When they tweet out, we're gonna take a peek at it. I like that, man. Getting your bag of tricks. Getting your bag of tricks, man. And I like it for Cam Akers too. But like I was saying earlier, and I'm happy I said that at the beginning of the drive. The issue with that last drive before they got the takeaway is that the Vikings were carving them up. The Vikings, it's not just Justin Jefferson. It's the running backs. It's Carson Wentz throwing off one leg. It's the running backs throwing touchdowns now. So, oh yeah, I got you some more. I accidentally glitched out, and then it went good. So I do want to see, because I love a good trick play. If you don't like a good trick play, I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you're here. Where y'all ain't got the trick play? Hold up, y'all ain't got the trick play. I'm trying to see this trick play. Where is the double? Yo, man, show me the running back pass. Cam Akers with his best Florida. He's not a Florida State legend, but Florida State guy, right? Cam Akers, Florida State. Hey, here we go. We found it. Here it is. Here it is. Thank you so much. Let's take a peek at this. Oh, Cam Akers, former high school. What's it called? Former high school running back. Okay, so first things first. The thing about this is, and I'm happy I didn't say double pass. The thing that makes this so good is that it lines up in Wildcat, right? Now, and if you don't know, Kevin Stefanski. Too many Kevins. Kevin Stefanski was the offensive coordinator for the Vikings before he got the head coaching job. With the Browns. So a lot of his offensive tendencies and ideas or schematics when it comes to like the way he runs his offenses are built from the Vikings, right? Now, I don't know if they got this in their bag of tricks, Kevin Stefanski's, but I think Dillon Sampson can throw a ball. I think Quinshon Judkins can throw a ball just in case. So the great thing about this, right, you get Wildcat. You don't just get Wildcat, you get a heavy Wildcat. You have two tight ends set here. So you have two tight ends. Everybody, you got this bunch here. So you're condensing everybody, and you're forcing everybody to run here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so that's everybody. So these are your safeties. Everybody is, 7 yards depth off the ball right now? Because it's Wildcat. Hey, it's Wildcat. We're going to expect something, be on the edges. So what that obviously perfectly does, right? Fake block. Fake block right here. Fake block. I'm chopping. Everybody influences. You got all these tight ends. And not only that, Justin Jefferson. I don't know if you can see, Justin Jefferson was wide open too. Boop. And hey, man, it's not going to be an easier touchdown. There was nobody there. Nobody to help. That's some good play design right there. That's some good play design. All right, now we're back in the game. Again, yo, if Shedeur, if Dillon Gabriel has anything, he has some great field position. He's going to start with great field position again. Second and 10. I'm seeing if my thing can update. Second and 10. Of course, I appreciate you some more. Dillon Gabriel. Hey! And that is what I'm talking about. Like, you don't need to make it easy or harder for Dillon Gabriel. Let him use his legs, right? And I told y'all, hey, get Dillon Sampson some receptions. If Quinshon Judkins is going to be the running back one, and I think he should be, you can't ignore the fact that you have another great running back in Dillon Sampson. So keep Jordan Addison hasn't been on the field. So you need to continue to use him as well. Dillon Sampson is in the backfield with Dillon Gabriel on 3rd and 4. It looks like they're going to have to throw the ball. Let's see what he gets done here. 3rd and 4. He hikes. He snaps. Dillon Gabriel looks. They're coming for him. Easy pitch and catch. And guess who? Harold Fannin. First down. Hey, man, I don't think Njoku's hurt. Is he hurt? Oh, they have another tight end in. It's Harold Fannin and this 86 guy. I don't know if he's hurt. Let's see if I get an update. Oh, he's in now. Okay. Are they triple tight end setted right now? Oh yeah, and Njoku's right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, they do in fact have like 7 tight ends on the field right now. Oh my god. You know what's interesting? And I knew it. Oh, it's a flag. Okay, we'll see if this stands. But I was in my head, I was like, you know what's so interesting? And I think they're bringing it back because I can see Judkins. You know what was interesting about that? I was in my head, I was about to say it. I was like, they came out in a triple tight end set. Remember in the last play when I was showing y'all, hey, what's it called? Yeah, holding. I showed y'all on the Vikings touchdown, the Browns defense committed to that triple tight end set. Hey, they're running the ball. Vice versa, the Vikings defense kept that safety high. Now, it was a 1 safety high look, but the safety was kind of rotating. He wasn't down in the box. He was rotating a little bit, and that effectively gave him a 2 high shell. The numbers weren't matched up front, and I was like, oh, he's going to take off. But, it's a hold, so it is what it is. So let's see what they can do here. Gets wiped out, man. That sucks. But here we go. 1st and 20 now. Dillon Gabriel, he's going to have a little adversity here. That orbit motion from Dillon Sampson. Like I said, I told Kevin Stefanski to get it. Jerome Ford is in for pass protection. And his pass gets batted at the line. Now, hey, Byron Murphy is a dickhead. Byron Murphy's an asshole. But yeah, his pass gets batted at the line. And that is something that, people were talking about. People were saying that might be an issue for him. My issue is that in the preseason, Dillon Gabriel was doing a really good job at stepping up and making those passes. He's like, no joke. He's just not tall enough to make a pass over those linemen that deep in the pocket. He's going to have to stand, find holes in the pocket. Oh my God. Good decision making. Look. That play from Dillon Gabriel, that's not going to be fancy. It's not going to go down in the stat sheet. But what happened was they had a free blitzer. I don't know if that was Quinshawn or Ford. They had a free blitzer screaming at him, right? They picked up the blitz perfectly. He stuck up and he stayed calm and he got the check down. Now he is being checked down, Charlie. He is being checked down, Charlie, right now. But hey, that's what Kevin Stefanski wants. That's the crazy thing. Like we can't be mad that Dillon Gabriel wants to be Mr. Checkdown. That's what Kevin Stefanski has told him to do. So, hey man. You mean jump and throw? No, don't jump and throw. Don't jump and throw. Don't do that. Put a poll. How much bat downs will Dillon have? He's only 5'10". Some people say 5'9". All right, y'all want the poll? You got the poll. You want the poll? You got the poll. DG batted pass over under. We're gonna set the over under at 3. I think is 3 a reasonable number? Is 3 a reasonable number? Okay, so let's see what else we can get cracking here. So updates because I'm getting updates. So like I said, Jordan Addison is not out on the field right now. He hasn't been on the field, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But that's something. So the Vikings have had 2 offensive possessions so far, and Jordan Addison hasn't been on the field for either of them. No reason given yet. And then obviously Quinshawn Judkins' 56-yard touchdown run gets wiped out by two holds. Golly. And I want to spend a little more time because we're in commercial break. I don't have any film to show you because I can't show that unless they tweet out the highlights. But I want y'all as you watch what's it called? Brian Flores does, right? Brian Flores is known. Brian Flores, hey, what's going on? Grape Tea News, appreciate you supporting me. Brian Flores is known for absolutely dismantling rookie quarterbacks. Like that's his thing. for him to be in these too high looking shells after seeing what Quinshon Judkins has been doing and seeing, the game plan is you need to stop Quinshon Judkins. I'm surprised he hasn't at least given simulated pressure. He hasn't at least gotten beefier in the box. You're seeing these 3 tight end sets, and it's like instead of selling out to run, it's like he's doubling down and being like he's I feel like he's trying to outsmart Kevin Stefanski. So instead of matching those heavy boxes, he's keeping a safety back. He's keeping things a little lighter. He's keeping his linebackers free to hopefully be able to drop in coverage because he's trying to stop the big play, right? A lot of too high shells are offenses that stop big plays or defenses that stop big plays. So right now that seems like what he's doing. He's keeping a lid on things. I don't think that's the right thing to do with a rookie quarterback, and I'm not sure if we've ever seen him do this against rookie quarterbacks. 3rd and 15 here. 3rd and 15. This is oh my Lord. Finally. Hey, yeah, this is exciting though. We saw it in the preseason. Stefanski he's also probably trying to lure the rookie into a false sense. Okay. All right, here we go. 3rd and 20. Man, this is tough. Another one. And he just takes the dink and that. Let's see what the flag is. I'm on mute? Wow. I want it to be no, because this is important because here's what happens. Here's what happens. I just watched the Cleveland Browns get lit flags like on 4 plays in a row. And that has nothing to do with, it does have something to do with the players, but at the end of the day, that's coaching. That's coaching malpractice, right? So when we all sit down here, and I know people want to blame Dillon Gabriel if they lose, or blame him, or blame this person, Kevin Stefanski has an offensive line that can't sit still for false starts. He has an offense that can't right now get into the right formations to not get flags after flags after flags. So this is nasty right now. So I just want to make sure when everybody's going off and saying Kevin Stefanski's the greatest head coach of all time, you took 3 awful weeks of football to put your guy in, and you start him against somebody who's known to be elite against rookies. And then your offense goes out there and they're not even well oiled. They got holding calls that are erasing 56-yard touchdowns. You got false starts and illegal formations and illegal shifts. This is disgusting. And that's on the head coach. Somebody has to hold Kevin Stefanski accountable. Please hold Kevin Stefanski accountable. Yeah, no, and let's talk about it. I do want to talk about Dillon Gabriel, though. The coach is responsible, but the quarterback is supposed to know that as well. What do you mean by the quarterback is supposed to know what? The quarterback's not supposed to hold? The quarterback is not supposed to false start? I don't know what you mean by the quarterback for the false start. Like, there are things that Dillon Gabriel is not doing good. And let's get to Dillon Gabriel. So, 3rd and 15 and 3rd and 20, you see where he targets. He's supposed to be aware of what? That's I'm trying to see what do y'all mean? Yeah, I mean, you mean the illegal formation? That one can be on him, but we're talking about one out of the other 8 that's on bad offensive line. Okay, that's true. But we're not here to and this is what I mean by they want y'all to be so anti Dillon Gabriel because they want you to not blame Kevin Stefanski. I need us to focus. Is Dillon Gabriel going to make mistakes? Yes. But Dillon Gabriel's a rookie, right? I need y'all. And that's why, remember, when I make these videos, everybody, yeah, he's doing okay. He's looking like a rookie. Like, everybody, we have to keep things in perspective. And this is where I get upset at some people who call certain people bad or certain teams bad. It's like, this is coaching. And we've allowed, and the Browns have allowed a coach that has hid under bad quarterback play. If the quarterback play is always bad when you're coaching, if the offensive line is always getting flags when you're coaching, Kevin Stefanski, I think the common denominator is you, Kevin Stefanski. So Dillon Gabriel's going to make mistakes. Dillon Gabriel might throw an interception. Dillon Gabriel might look like a rookie. However, at the end of the day, it falls down on how, as you as a 5-year NFL head coach, what are you going to do to equip your team to be better? Nah, I don't believe in all that coach of the year stuff. Nah. And here's the thing. I don't think Kevin Stefanski's a bad coach, but I do think he needs to take accountability for the lackluster offense that he's had. Yeah, and that's the thing. Hey, how are you going to prepare your rookie to take those shots downfield, right? How do you and you do that by the run game. You do that by, hey, like I'm gonna keep shouting, hey, where is what's it called? I'm gonna keep talking about it. Where's Dylan Sampson? Hey, where's Harold Fannin? Hey, Kevin Stefanski, where's that orbit motion that worked really good on the first drive? What are you going to consistently do to continue to help your bad offensive line play? Oh no. I'm not, and I'm not blaming Rod on politics. I'm not fully blaming him for bad offensive line play. I'm blaming him for undisciplined line play. If they were just getting smoked, okay, it's a bad offensive line, but they're getting flags. Flags are undisciplined. That's poor coaching. That's just the basis of football. Yeah, Judkins is a problem. Judkins is going to be a problem for a long time in the league. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to y'all in the chat. But there is the Carson Wentz experience happening right now. They are 3rd and 9. The defense is looking like the advertised Cleveland Browns defense so far. We ain't doing no promo, man. Oh, he's in? Okay. Yeah, they usually cycle the defensive line a lot. Is that not a legal motion? That looked weird. Dog, Carson Wentz is so bad. He be out there just doing stuff, dog. I want y'all to stare at Carson Wentz every time. Oh my God. Illegal contact. Oh man. Y'all, that one. I don't like that one at all. I don't like that call. You know what's crazy? I know you say Judkins is not going to stay. The crazy part is college players have more say-so where they can go than NFL players. How crazy is that? That is insane. They go pitch, and it's a good pitch. Woo! 2nd and 2. Yeah, man. This Vikings offensive coordinator is trying to get in his bag. You know what's funny? It feels like, and obviously because Kevin O'Connell comes from, Kevin Stefanski. I don't know if Kevin Stefanski technically comes from the Kevin O'Connell tree. I'm not sure because I think they're similar age. So I don't think I can say that. But he's coached with Kevin O'Connell. I don't think because the tree has to be the person who's above you. Technical quarterback stuff. But it really looks like two different variants of the same offense, right? I feel like on the Viking side, they're trying to protect Carson Wentz, and I think that's because they were going to protect J.J. McCarthy like this anyway. So on 2nd and 1, play action, Carson Wentz is an insane person. Look, Carson, please. He just sidearms throws. Ugh. Why can they run the ball and not pass protect? That's a coaching thing. It's not just a coaching thing. They might have a better. I know the big thing is their tackles have been. Here we go. 3rd and 1, pitch outside. Oh my God, they got swallowed. Pause. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the Browns can win this game. I mean, you got Grant Delpit in there in the backfield, Carson Schweringer in there, Kevin O'Connell. You got to do better, Big Kev. Got to do better, Big Kev. Hey, Gage taking the punts. I like it. I like to hear it. I like to see it. All right, so back to arguing with y'all in the chat. So like I was saying, the Texans are terrible. Beautifully Blessed says Myles Garrett is giving them HE double hockey stick. Hey, I'll tell you what. Goon says never get why teams get all these chunk plays, then run some cheap BS 2-yard plays, but they don't even convert. My question is, from the Viking standpoint, y'all been attacking the edge. You don't think that this good defense is going to be, we're going to be ready for, the edge, right? Like, if they showed you what you did when you went heavy, right? When you went heavy, what's it called? What do you call it? What am I talking about? Dang it, I dropped what I was saying. You saw how heavy the Vikings were when y'all came into that the Wildcat package. They match you again on that last set, right? And you go back to a predictable run play. And the announcers were saying it. He's like, hey, Kevin O'Connell's probably going to want that back because it's easy to diagnose. I mean, Grant Delpit went from 5 yards deep to in the backfield like 2 seconds after the pitch. Like it was, they were glued there. So, I mean, hey, can you maybe take a pitch and go inside? How about Carson Wentz big ass run? Like, I mean, anything else. I mean, if you know that you're manipulating them to the point that you can get them to be heavy right here, why not go ahead and hit them deep again or hit them at least in the middle of the defense? I think it's interesting. Jaden Daniels, interesting. Wildcat. Big body bands, I F with you for life. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate, like, I do lives from time to time. I hadn't done a watch party in a while though, so I thought this would be interesting because of the timing and everything. So, yeah, DG's not looking bad. He's not looking bad at all. Hey, like I said, he's looking like a rookie that's decently ready. All right, here we go. So, wow. The Vikings are third in the NFL in pass yards allowed in 2025. Yeah, the Vikings did waste that series. JJ Tech. Yeah, Dillon Gabriel hasn't done anything earth shattering. Just went black. Did something go black? I don't see y'all. Can y'all see everything cool? All right, here we go. 1st and 10. They go Harold Fannin in motion, and they give it to Harold Fannin. Oh my God, that tackle. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird, like the stat not being in there. But yeah, all right. So Brian Flores, you're supposed to be the guy. You're supposed to be elite against rookie quarterbacks. Can you get in Dillon Gabriel's head, Mr. Brian Flores? Let's check it out. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Obviously, the Browns are backed up a little bit. They're inside their own 15. They're going to motion Harold Fannin again. They're going to give it off to Quinchon. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so... this is something that I have to speak about. Oh my God, Mark Sanchez got charged with 3 misdemeanors. Anyway, I want to talk about this because I called Kevin Stefanski out. I said, hey, why don't you use Dillon Gabriel's legs like Jackson Dart used? And in that case, I think he was trying to, and it did not look really good. He did not look very athletic in that situation though. 3rd and 10. Now, we're going to pay attention to the targeting that Dillon Gabriel has. Okay, Brian Flores is showing those amoeba defenses. Oh, my God. Oh, DG's going. He's scooting. Oh, you got to get there, Dillon. So here's what I'll say. That's not bad. Look, Dillon Gabriel is looking like a rookie right now. I would like to see him convert there. I mean, 2 more yards, but hey, he's a running back. Now, here's 2 things. What I want to point out is finally we get to see Brian Flores really get nasty with those coverages, right? He waited for a 3rd and 10. He had a safety come down. He had a linebacker running the pole coming down, and then he had like a cat blitz coming too. Like, it was nasty. It's a flag. So I will say that is what I was expecting for the most part. But I think the issue is getting the Browns into passing situations. The chess game right now with Brian Flores and Kevin Stefanski is Kevin Stefanski is going to need to stay. Oh, it's on the receiving team. Kevin Stefanski is going to have to stay in front of the chains, which means getting 4 yards an average. So every 3 plays you get a first down. That's what keep staying ahead of the chains means. So he needs to stay ahead of the chains vitally. And I think he needs to do that for a lot better. He needs to shorten down his second downs. If he gets into anything that's more than 2nd and 7, Dillon Gabriel, I don't think can throw the ball down the field as it stands right now. And not only that, but when you get into those obvious passing situations, which you allow Brian Flores to do, is really start dialing up some nasty that we just saw. It's going to be here to there. It's going to be linebackers doing spins. I'm not smart enough to do it. Maybe the supercomputer can process it, right? But Kevin Stefanski doesn't want that. I don't think anybody wants that. Nobody wants a 3rd and 10, a 3rd and 7. Anything, if you start getting into 3rd and 5s, right? That's why you don't want to be in 2nd and 7s, because 3rd and 5 and anything off after that, right? And obviously anything farther than that, you're going to have to put the ball in Dillon Gabriel's hand, and he's going to have to put it in the air. And right now his tendency is keeping the ball safe more than it is stretching the ball, which isn't I don't think that's a bad philosophy, right? But he's also showing that his legs and his athleticism isn't enough right now to be much of a factor, right? You get that 3rd and 10, and I hate to, it was Harrison Smith that tackled him. I'm not saying that you need to be able to juke out Harrison Smith as a rookie quarterback, but at the same time, you can't give me those 10. You know what I'm saying? You can't stretch a little bit. And you saw that was the first time you saw him rattled. And this is kind of goes back to the whole, hey, you got to get out of those 2nd and 7s. You got to get out of obviously 3rd and longs, because if you allow Dillon, he's going to get Dillon Gabriel confused. You saw Dillon Gabriel like, whoa, like, I got to get up out of here. And at that point, you've got a lot of short tackles on this Vikings defense. So I think it's interesting. They are in trouble 3rd and 5. Yep. Yeah, I think Kevin Stefanski is more scared. I don't think Kevin Stefanski, and I think it has less to do with Dillon Gabriel. I think it has more to do with Kevin Stefanski not trusting his ability to have receivers push the ball downfield. Where's Jerry Jeudy? Is Jerry Jeudy getting any separation? I feel like he hasn't even been targeted by Dillon Gabriel. Now, is that a Dillon Gabriel thing? Or is that hey, Kevin Stefanski's not doing it up? That Harold Fannin pass, when he motioned across, that was a designed pass to Harold Fannin. Like, you have to know whenever you see those motions, whenever you see almost like a shortstop Dillon Gabriel turn and throw, those are, hey, let's just get the ball to these guys. Where is that for Jerry Jeudy is my question, right? Why are we only, and look, to be fair, quarterback's best friend is a tight end, especially a rookie quarterback. But at that same instance, you've got some speed. You've got some people who can really stretch the field. At what point, again, do we look at Kevin Stefanski or the offensive coordinator and say, hey, how do we ease this? How do we make the pass game an extension of the run game, right? We saw that little dink and dunk to Harold Fannin. Can we do that with Jerry Jeudy on the other side? Y'all saw what they did with what's called Justin Jefferson, the Vikings, right? And that was productive. First and 10. Okay. Is that Mason Graham? Yeah. Mason Graham's going to be a problem, man. Who is the Scott dude? I like his vision. Scott. Which Scott dude? What are you talking about? Ravens for life. He didn't look lost. He was under pressure. Yeah, that's called looking lost. Yes, that's what it's. Yeah, he looked like a scared puppy. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I like Dillon Gabriel. I think he's a good player, but it's okay to look like a scared puppy. It's okay. 2nd and 6 here. 8 minutes left in the half. They go with a little play action. Oh my God, Myles Garrett was fooled, and Carson Wentz throws that thing over the bridge. Judkins could have ran that in from 2 yards. He deserved a touchdown. They wanted DG to be happy with his touchdown. Going to be a lot of tight ends and running backs. Yes, sir. That is what the doctor ordered when you think about a rookie quarterback. You want to make things easy. You want to make things not too far. And more importantly, you want to scheme those things up, right? So what I would love to see is, if we're going to go, I love the orbit motion. Can we get more orbit motion? Can we get an orbit motion? I would love to see a, what's it called? A fake a fake, what do you call it? I forgot the route, but, Carson Wentz, 3rd and 6. There's a flag. 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 Carson Wentz threw that thing down the Shedeur Bridge. Oh my God. Oh my God. The flag's going to bring it back. But that was awesome. That was awesome. But the flag's going to bring it back. That was cool, man. So Lamar gets sacked. He was lost. No, it's called under pressure. Minnesota had a great pass rush. Top 8 in the NFL. Ravens for life. Dog, what are you arguing? We're saying the same thing. What Ravens for life? Do you just want to argue? And why does it have to be Lamar Jackson? Why are you putting Lamar Jackson in this situation? Ravens for life. What's the matter? Are you upset? Offsides and a hold. I don't know what fake wheel. I don't know which fake wheel. Oh no. What's it called? It's not a route. It's a concept. I can't escort. So what I would love to see is a fake escort screen. You get Harold Fannin in motion. The defense. Wait, 3rd and 6. Carson Wentz. He's looking like Carson. Oh no! Don't run, Carson. Don't run. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's so exciting. Carson Wentz. That first off, that's not a first down. Second off, Carson Wentz plays in an exciting brand of football. I love Lamar Jackson. Like Lamar Jackson's my guy, but it's okay to get a little flustered in the pocket. But I also think that Dillon Gabriel is playing a good game. Like why can't multiple things be true? That's what's wrong with the internet. And and I'm gonna pick on my Shedeur fans too. Yeah. It's fine that I'm delayed. I'm yapping, so it's all good. Come on, Gage. Ah. Yeah, I think they should have at least looked at it, but it looked like his knee was down before he stretched. So, all right, DG. Yo, the Browns can win this game. This is crazy. All right, and really forget Dillon Gabriel. Brian Flores, what you gonna do? Yeah, Joe Flacco likes to just yoink that thing down the field sometimes. He just likes to throw a ham sandwich out there. Yeah, because you're a bum, Miles. No, I'm joking. 1st and 10. Obviously, they're probably going to hand it off here, but let's see. They're going to motion across, and they do a little end around. Nah. Yeah, and like I was saying, hey, can we find inventive ways to get to our playmakers? Now, why is that not Jerry Jeudy is my question. Why is that not Isaiah Bond? Why is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, and nothing wrong with that. Hey, 1st down, great. But why can't that be Jerry Jeudy? Like, we need to prioritize, or at least the Browns need to prioritize getting their playmakers the ball. Isaiah Bond and Jerry Jeudy are on the field. Double tight end set with Njoku as well as Harold Fannin. So let's see what we got cooking here. 1st and 10. They motion Isaiah Bond across. They give it to Quinshon Judkins. And that's going to be a cool 3 little yards there. I like it. I like the ideas here. Hey, man. Don't spoil it, but I heard that there might be a sack. Don't spoil it. Y'all gotta stop spoiling it in the chat, man. Smothered and covered. Smothered and covered. All right, let's diagnose it. 2nd and 7. So you're crowding the line right now. They've got 1, 2, 3. They've got 6 at the line. How is Dillon Gabriel going to respond to it? He doesn't even have a chance. So I want to speak about what happened there, right? I want to, when we watch Dillon Gabriel get eaten up, I want to make sure we see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 people on the line right now, and then you allow him to turn his head, and then he just becomes unblocked. Here's my question to you. Here's my question to you, Kevin Stefanski, who loves being under center. Do we need to be under center and play action if that is being shown to him? Like that's a nasty situation to have to deal with that. 3rd and 13. He rips one. First down? Did he drop it? Oh, no. Oh, okay. They got it up. Oh, they challenged it. Uh-oh. Not bad throw, though. All right, they're challenging it. Weak ass challenge. Let's check it out. So this is a that's a drop. That's a drop. So hey, and you know, I was talking about, you know, hey, where's Jerry Jeudy? Why can't we get Jerry Jeudy the ball? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why Jerry Jeudy's not getting the ball. DD says, I'm a Shedeur guy, but Gabriel is pretty good. They both were great in college. That's what I said. They're both great. They're both good. Like, why can't they both be good? It's all good. And I want to force this for all the people who want to make it like a Dillon versus Shedeur thing. They don't even play the same type of football. They didn't even come from the same offensive scheme. Like, it don't even make sense. So if the challenge in the next play has happened, what do? So because they got the challenge off, they stop it. Now, if the play gets off like and they try to throw it, or they try to official review it, but the play's off, you can't do it. So if they would have got the play successfully off, there's nothing you can do. Which was smart. Shout out to Dillon Gabriel. Shout out to Kevin Stefanski for getting to the line quickly, because they knew he dropped it. Everybody knew he dropped it. So they should have been. If Gabriel was good, why was he in college for so long? Well, he got hurt, and then his offensive coordinator also, switched teams. So the Horns did not impress me. Yeah, they shouldn't impress anybody. They definitely need more receivers. Yeah, because, you know, Jerry Jeudy is supposed to be the alpha dog, and I think there's for as much as I want to say, oh, Dillon Gabriel checks down, he likes tight ends, blah, blah, blah. I think you also have to look at yourself and say, well, what is, you know, Jerry Jeudy doing to get open? What is Jerry Jeudy doing to get more receptions? I forgot who said it, but I was watching NFL Network, and they were talking about, like, hey, a part of getting targets in the NFL is what do you do when those targets happen? So with your small amount of targets, do you make yourself want to get targeted more? Every time Harold Fannin touches the ball, you think everybody's like, hey, we should probably give Harold Fannin the ball again. That's what happens every single time. But when Jerry Jeudy gets targeted, it does not seem to be the same thing. And that's from the Browns. From Dillon Gabriel now, and also from, Joe Flacco. You feel me? Start Shedeur next week. Myerism says, DJ was in college for over 4 years. If he is so good, why wasn't he a first round pick? That doesn't make sense. That's not how that works. Okay, Gabriel is all y'all need, then trade Shedeur. Good. Release or trade Shedeur. Let's see how it works out. Why? They already have a plan. We already went over it. They have a plan to start Shedeur. That's what they just told. They've been saying that. DG was in college for over 4 years. The reason why he's not a first round pick is because he's small. That's why. The Browns drafted him to be their backup. They didn't draft him to be their star quarterback. He had plenty more time to make the league than Shedeur. I don't think he's terrible, but I don't think he's a starter. Yes. Yeah, I agree. No. Yes, that is true. Did y'all know you can have a great college career and still not be ready for the NFL? Like that, those are two different things. And here's the issue. And because some people don't watch both sports. Some people only watch the NFL and some people only watch college. So I can tell when only NFL people watch, because sometimes they're like, well, he was in the league for 6 years. And I'm not making fun of y'all, but it's like, well, in college, coaches move. He was at UCF. He had some devastating injuries. He was at Oklahoma until his coordinator left again. And then they brought more, so it's hard to just say, oh, well, he was in college for a bunch of years. Cam Ward was in college for a bunch of years, and he became the first round pick, right? In the last year at Wazoo, Cam Ward was a projected 5th round pick. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the game's a little different. Yeah, two things can be true. I don't know how to watch it absolutely free. However, okay. If y'all see I think the screen variety people, I think that is I think they're what's it called? They're advertising something. All right, 2nd and 9 here. Carson Wentz. Oh my God, he had all day. Oh my God, Carson Wentz, who are you throwing to? Hey, this is a mid-off on the offensive side, man. I told y'all Carson Wentz is oh my God. I don't think people understand how much work they need to do with Shedeur. I honestly think Shedeur is who they want. They just don't want what happened with Caleb, and now it's happening to Cam. To Shedeur's fat. Hey, beautifully blessed. Thank you. And I know you're a Shedeur fan, but I appreciate you because that's how I feel as a Shedeur fan. Like, I've seen so many, and again, people might be new to like whatever, but if there is one position that there almost isn't a clock on, it's the quarterback position. Like, wait, here we go. 3rd and 9. Carson Wentz. No penetration from the defensive line. Oh, until they got there. Oh my God, Carson Wentz is free. Oh, he got smacked. Hey, Carson Wentz, I expect you to get that first down. If I expect Dillon Gabriel to get it, I need you to get it too. Anyway, yeah, I've seen so many rookie quarterbacks get swallowed up and thrown around. I've seen Andrew Luck. Like, I've seen so many quarterbacks. I like Shedeur. I want him to have a long career. I predict him to have a long NFL career. Geno Smith had like 3 second chances. Sam Darnold's on his second chance. Yeah, the score does say this minute. So I just think it's okay to be patient, specifically with the quarterback position of all positions, because like it's just he has a lot more time than I think people are projecting out. So do I think he's being wasted in Cleveland? No. I think it's actually good that he does not play yet behind this offensive line that doesn't suit him. And then on top of that, all the people who are saying, oh my God, they's wasting them, trade him. Have y'all not seen the reports that they have a plan? They want Shedeur Sanders to basically be, and this is what I told y'all, they want to be able to build an offensive plan around Shedeur. The offense is built for Dillon Gabriels, dink and dunkers, simple tight end hitters. They're not built for Shedeur Sanders. They just took Shedeur because he was the most talented player on the board at the time. So, it's interesting. But here we go. 1st and 10. Okay, Dillon Gabriel changing the play at the line. This is important. He's changing the play at the line. Oh my God. And that right there, oh my God. Yeah, Ian, please make sure y'all go see it. This is Ian Rappaport. Now I know Adam Schefter will be leaking some nasty stuff, but Ian Rappaport, go check this out. And we're gonna go over it in the video after the game. But yes, they have talked about how they want to get an offensive scheme ready for him, which is something I've been saying is something, and I told you, Jerry Jr.'s got a catch. Yay. Who are these reports from? They're from Ian Rappaport. So just like Adam Schefter, he's the NFL senior insider, but he's with the NFL Network. Adam Schefter is with ESPN. So now, could those be, could it be that they're just putting that off there, XYZ, to just, get people off their back? That's a possibility. That's a possibility, but we'll see. What you think of the Kyron Lacey video? I already made a video about the Kyron Lacey video, so you can go watch that. But to give you really short, I mean, my family's from Louisiana. I know Louisiana cops are extremely corrupt. I know cops are extremely corrupt. It doesn't surprise me that they're in the situation that they're in. But let me, dude, you scream like a woman. Yes, I do. Is that a problem? You can not watch my stream. What's good, Tings? Well, what's good, Trizzy? DJ needs to be developed more. He not ready. Well, he's just gonna be a backup. So that kind of comes with the whole dink and dunk, the under. Like they're not even gonna put a lot on Dillon Gabriel's plate. You feel me? Jam. So how goes it? Right now, this has been kind of boring. It's been exciting, but the score is boring. That's really what it is, because I was expecting, I was not like I was expecting an offensive explosion, but I was expecting these defenses to go crazy on both sides. I was expecting Brian Flores to really get cooking, and they just started heating up. The Vikings just started heating up. The Browns were hot, and now the Browns defense isn't looking as good, but I don't think the Vikings offense has anything going on. Darnell Carey says this is a snoozer, and he coming in with the NBA logo. Hey, see, I got to watch out, because some of you NBA fans, y'all be in here trying to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be trying to dim our light. TW says, I'm just bored. And Sanders is exciting. Not Dylan's fault. I am just yawning. Now, this is perfect. Thank you so much for the $4.99. We're in the commercial. I do want to talk about this. Here's what I want to talk about. Sometimes I give y'all football reasons of why this and that, and it's more an explanation because I've been watching football a long time. I want y'all to understand I am like the lieutenant of the Shedeur Sanders fan club. So even though I might say things like, hey, Shedeur needs to develop more. Hey, this is how it is. This is what it is. I'm going to give you the real life. I'm not just going to pamper Shedeur at all times. I'm not going to give you this fake story about Shedeur. I think Shedeur is a great talent. Third and 8 or third and 9. Dillon Gabriel rips one, and it's short. Damn. That's on a little bit of the risk. Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it on fourth down. But yes, okay, first off, 4th and 1. Let me just see this. 4th and 1. They're gonna run it. 4th and okay, they convert 4th and 1. One of the big reasons why I love Shedeur is that it's entertaining. Like, I don't know why we have to pretend like we don't watch sports to be entertaining. Shedeur is the most entertaining player I've watched in a long time play football. Off field, on field, everything in together. So I don't understand when people get mad that he has fans. He's an entertaining player. 1st and 10. I think Aziz is on YouTube TV. That was a scary ball. He threw the ball on 1st and 10 behind. That should have been a pick. Oh my God, Carson Wentz went to the locker room. Carson Wentz just went to the locker room. There's so much happening. But thank you, TW. Thank you so much for the donation, and I agree with you so much. He is super entertaining. 2nd and 10, Dillon Gabriel almost threw an interception. Oh my God. That looks like a screen. It is a screen. Gives it to Ford. Hey, man, you better be throwing more screens. The screens have been the best thing Dillon Gabriel has thrown all day today. Yeah, that was an easy interception, man. They waited on DG because they know he's a backup, and you can only go so far with him. They aren't going to put Shedeur as QB2 because they will be forced to put him in earlier than they want. And that's true. Hey, Tings, thanks for the watch party, but dang, this game is too early. Yeah, no, we're going to do, so this was, and first off, thank y'all. There's like 378. Like, this is like my normal stream numbers in here. So thank y'all for rocking with me. We are doing another, watch party. We're doing another watch party for the Carolina Panthers game. This was just supposed to be like the intro watch party. So another dink and dunk for Dillon Gabriel. And again, I'm not mad at him. 51 seconds left. Now, I want y'all to remember, the way Dillon Gabriel got his big reps or get his big props was that 2-minute drive in the preseason. Here he is driving 50 seconds left. It is 2nd and 6. That looked like a false start, but it's not. They pick up the blitz. He threw that thing to Jesus. Dillon Gabriel threw that thing to Jesus. So 35 seconds left on the clock. What I did like about that is that he got the ball out quick, right? He didn't sit there for a second. So you got to give him at least a credit there. But right now, Okay, so even the announcer. Sorry, I have it obviously 'cause I can't play it. I don't even have ESPN up. I'm sorry, guys. What the heck? I got ESPN up. So even the announcer was pointing it out. Brian Flores has not been aggressive, and that's what I mean by, hey, you got to stay out of 3rd and 5s. Here's a 3rd and 6 because on 3rd downs, as you see now, if you're watching now, Brian Flores is start sending stuff at him. Dillon Gabriel sees it. Dillon Gabriel 1st down. There we go. Vikings say Carson Wentz's shoulder is questionable. Great 1st down throw. Better catch by, what's it called? Oh, my God. What is going on at the guard position? They send something at him. Jerry Jeudy makes a play, and that's on Byron Murphy. Not bad. Hey, there we go. There you go, DG. 30 seconds left. Cleveland has burned a tight end timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. They're on the 25-ish. They're in nice, good field goal position. Dillon Gabriel is getting the play right now. I'm not looking at chat because y'all going to spoil it. But 1st and 10. They are knocking on the door. I don't think they're in the red zone yet, though. I think they're on the 25. 63 college starts, most in FBS history. So I do want to point that out. He has the most starts in college football history, the most experience in college football history. 1st and 10. 30 seconds left in the half. Brian Flores sends 4. He throws one up. He just threw that thing up to David Njoku. Oh, my God. Wow. I mean, hey. Wow. That's a shout out there. Hey. DG. Let's take a look at that because it's going to, I think they're about to go to, what's it called? I think they're about to go to, but let's take a peek at this. So here's my problem with Brian. Oh, they're still going. We'll wait here. They have his height listed as 6 foot. That's a lie. That's a lie. Anyway, 25 seconds here. 1st and goal, and they're calling timeouts already. Okay, so what I want to show you here is on 3rd and 6 before this, Brian Flores showed his amoeba blitz. He sent somebody, drop people, whatever. Dillon Gabriel did what he needed to do. He got it to this out route because I think Brian Murphy was kind of similarly squatted out. Finds it, and I think he did a good job taking his time delivering that ball. Okay, here on 1st and 10, my issue is why are we not being aggressive, Brian Flores? Here, you have a stunt here on the inside. They're trying to get, because he's a shorter quarterback, they want to get internal pressure. So this stunt comes in late right here, right? Shout out to the right tackle for being wow. That boy was getting smoked. So Dillon Gabriel has to throw that really with somebody under his feet, and he gets a good ball. Even better catch, but great ball. 1st and 10, they hand the ball off, 1st and goal, and he is met at the line. But you got to give Dillon Gabriel the difficulty here, and the placement here is quite well. But Njoku made the play. Like without Njoku, this is just a good place ball, and it's rolling over here. But Njoku goes up and gets it and holds through all of this. Great play by Dillon Gabriel. Great play by David Njoku. The kid's looking decent. Maybe he's just heating up a little bit. 2nd and goal. 21 seconds left. What you got for us, DG? What you got for us before halftime, DG? Can the Flying Hawaiian or Polynesian, because I'm not sure, and I know that they don't play about that, can the Flying Hawaiian and or Polynesian, can he get busy? I'm not looking at the chat because they're probably spoiling it. 2nd and goal. You got 3. You motioned Isaiah Bond into a stack. They only send 4. Oh, my God, the ball got batted up. That's 2 batted balls for the over-under. That is the 2nd batted ball. But in all seriousness, Dillon Gabriel he's doing decent. He's doing decent. But that was pretty bad. Let's take a look at this batted ball. Is this a defense thing, or is this because the 6 foot? I can't believe they put 6 foot. Oh, no, he just got smacked. Yeah, they just came around the edge. They cooked him on the left tackle. Wow. They absolutely came around and creamed him. 3rd and goal. I'm not looking at chat because they spoiled things. You can probably look at the ESPN if they scored. But let's see. 3rd and goal. They give him empty. David Njoku is the closest, and Harold Fan is on the same side. They need a timeout. There was 2 seconds left on the play clock. Come on, DG. Come on, DG. This is your spot. This is your time, man. 16 seconds. The Browns have no tight ends. 3rd and goal. They were an empty. Let's see what they come out now. Dillon Gabriel is giving the play. Wait, is Quinshon Judkins not on the field? Quinshon Judkins is not on the field. David Njoku is on the field. 3rd and goal. You got David Njoku, hair fanning. It's still empty on the same side. Jamari Thrash on the right. That's a false start. That's a false start. I mean, the Browns are just peeing down their own leg right now. Let's make it as hard for Dillon Gabriel as possible, these offensive line. And like I said, that's undisciplined football, son. Oh, wow. We went crazy there. That's undisciplined football. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They tried to go out and empty. Quinshon Judkins is still not on the field. They stay in empty. It looks like the same play they tried to run 3 times. Harold Fannin and Njoku are on the same side. I believe with Isaiah Bond. 3rd and goal. He gets it. Jerry Judy's on the right side. They're playing a deep coverage. He just threw it through the back of the end zone. Yeah. Kevin Stefanski. So here's my issue, and I'm not mad at him for throwing that thing to the ghost it's apparently 8 foot tall somewhere back there. My issue is with Kevin Stefanski coming out in the same thing. And yes, I'm gonna give Dillon Gabriel his smoke. That batted pass, it was really on the offensive line, right? That other pass, at least he got the ball out. I did feel like he had enough time that he could at least maybe try to run a little bit, maybe try to, keep the play alive a little bit longer. I felt like in 2 seconds, he decided, oh, well, there's no more time. You still had 9 seconds on the clock when he threw that. So if you wait another 4 or 5, and I'm not saying he needs to sit there for another 4 or 5 seconds. I'm saying I get there's nothing there, but I mean, take another peek, right? But for Kevin Stefanski, you come out in the same thing. They didn't change anything. They didn't motion anybody. They didn't do anything from when it was 1st or 3rd and goal from like the 5 until y'all backed up. Every single time it was the same exact play. So y'all came out in that. The Vikings call it tight end, right? They diagnose it. Hey, we're going to do this with this. Then you come out and you run that same thing, at least formation again. Okay, flag. And then you come and run the same formation again. I don't understand. I don't get it. A Minnesota quarterback got them DG attributes. Nah, Carson Wentz is actually super exciting. Carson Wentz is like exciting in the worst way. The Carson Wentz experience, I'll explain it because it'd be all types. Uh-oh. Hey, man, he's better than Flacco. Sadly, I do think he's better than Flacco. This is the best this offense has looked all year. I will say that. Now, is that saying a lot? No. It's not saying a lot, but it is. It is. Oh, Brosmer's out there. Carson Wentz is done. I would have loved Carson Wentz to be back out there. Okay, so it's a shoulder injury for Carson Wentz. Oh, they're just kneeling it out. Okay, so I have to run. I'm just gonna put the radio on for a second for halftime. I'm gonna keep the over under. Remember, there's a poll for over under batted passes so far. Dillon Gabriel has had 2. I'm counting that other one as a batted pass. I'm sorry, I gotta do it for the betting. He's had 2 batted passes so far. If I had to evaluate Dillon Gabriel's first half, let's get into the real box score here. At halftime, 13 for 21, 102 yards, a touchdown, 4.9 average. You had a pick that should have been picked. This offense looks absolutely lethargic, but this is the best it's looked under Dillon Gabriel and not Joe Flacco. Kevin Stefanski needs to learn how to open up the playbook. He needs to understand right now he has a Brian Flores that's not being aggressive with him and his rookie quarterback until the second and long and third and long situations happen. He's really taking it easy on Dillon Gabriel, and what that's resulted in is some bad throws from Dillon Gabriel. So I'll give him a C+, right? He's playing him like a rookie. He's not bad. There are some good throws. That David Njoku throw that got him in the red zone. Ultimately, they couldn't get anything done. That was great. But that pick, that ball should have been a pick. That was behind David Njoku, right? He was wide open if you gave him that lead, and homeboy just batted that ball. So C+ for Dillon Gabriel, but we got a long, long way to go. The Carson Wentz experience is looking pretty bad, and Cam Akers is the best quarterback on the Minnesota Vikings right now. So I'm surprised they even are scoring touchdowns. The defense needs to really waken up even to another level, and at that point, Dillon Gabriel can just park the bus and then make it easy. But right now, he's not the biggest impact player right now. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So y'all let me know. I have to disappear for a second. I will be back, and we're going to continue the watch party, but it's halftime. So y'all listen to the radio,
Browns up,
and we'll be right back.
Halftime on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Who says barbecue season is only in the summer? With all the variety Eckrich has to offer, you can enjoy your favorites all year round. With the best hot dogs and sausages, all under 200 calories, what's not to love? Turn your grill into the next 5-star restaurant with all of Eckrich smoked sausages being naturally hardwood smoked with real flavor and real smoke. With having 115 years of experience, they're sure once you try Eckrich, you won't go back. With all of their products being happily sold at your local discount drug mart, it won't be hard to start your 5-star cooking today. Quality you can taste in one bite.
Integrity, quality, innovation. With 20 years of experience in the industry, these core values form the foundations of everything we at Forever Lawn do. We are proud to be the official synthetic turf partner of the Cleveland Browns, providing everything from backyard putting greens, pet areas, and sports fields to help serve our customers and their communities. We are eager to further our impact and help you on your next project. Visit foreverlawn.com to discover the possibilities of grass without limits. That's foreverlawn.com.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money is always doing something.
Like what?
Like automatically pushing more to savings so you can take that trip.
I like trips.
Who doesn't? It even tracks your progress. You're almost there.
Well, I better pack.
And it charts your spending so you know which vacation hat you can afford.
How does it know I like hats?
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hear from Kevin Stefanski immediately after the game. The official Cleveland Browns postgame show, 92.3 The Fan.
This is the Cleveland Browns halftime report on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network. Here's Jeff Phelps.
Action motion on that side from under center, play fake on the run, throw, catch, touchdown Browns. Harold Bannon from Dillon Gabriel, and the Browns are on the board first here in London.
Solid start for Dillon Gabriel and the Browns in London. They took an early 7-0 lead on Minnesota, added a field goal late, and at halftime, the Browns lead the Minnesota Vikings 10-7. I'm Jeff Phelps. Gerard Cherry joins us from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Gerard, Dillon Gabriel's first start. What have you seen from the offense?
Well, what I've seen from the offense is just a nice job of mixing the run and pass. And when that's taking place, Jeff, they're having a lot of success. But what I want to see more of is just that running game reestablishing itself in the second half, because I think if you do that, you'll certainly put Gabriel in a spot to where he can make more passes, because that play action will certainly sell.
The Vikings have a beat-up offensive line. Browns did not sack Carson Wentz in that first half. How has the defense looked to you? They've allowed 7 points.
Well, they've done all right, and I got to give credit to the Minnesota Vikings because they're doing a superb job of understanding that, hey, we have to get the football out of our hands quickly, and when Myles Garrett is not in the game, that's when we take our shots and our chances down the football field.
If Carson Wentz doesn't return in the second half, what does that do for Minnesota? What does that do for the Browns defense?
Well, it certainly limits their playbook, because you have to imagine that their backup did not play that much. But at the same time, for our defense, what we have to go in is disguise mode, not show what we want to do, confuse him. And that confusion can lead to some turnovers.
All right, Gerard, thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you, Jeff.
Our score at halftime in London, Browns leading the Vikings 10-7. A look at Week 5 in the NFL is coming up on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Browns. LECOM is among the largest and most applied to medical schools. Over 17,000 LECOM alumni are delivering quality health care across the United States. With campuses in New York, Florida, and Pennsylvania, LECOM trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, podiatrists, and pharmacists. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make doctors.
This year marks 40 seasons of the Dog Pound, bringing the bark, while the Browns bring the bite.
Miles gets to him and throws him down.
And to celebrate, the Browns and Cross Country Mortgage are giving away big prizes. We're talking game tickets, a trip to next year's draft, and even a $25,000 home makeover. Now that's a doghouse worth being in. Don't miss your chance. Enter now at clevelandbrowns.com/CCM.
Equal housing opportunity, Cross Country Mortgage, LLC, NMLS 3029.
I'm Joel Batonio, offensive guard for the Cleveland Browns. I've been in the NFL for 12 seasons, and through it all, University Hospitals has been by my side. We've built a relationship based on trust through every injury and recovery. University Hospitals has been there to help me recover faster, train smarter, and stay in the game. It's one of the reasons I'm still playing today. Your health isn't just about today, it's about the long run. For care that goes beyond the injury, there's University Hospitals.
Your Cleveland Browns and Einheit Electric have teamed up for another electric season at Huntington Bank Field. As a proud partner of your Cleveland Browns, Einheit Electric keeps the lights on and the energy flowing both on and off the field. Serving the Northeast Ohio region for over 114 years, Einheit can cover all your construction, commercial, industrial, and residential electrical needs. Einheit Electric Construction Company, your premier electrical contractor.
Here we go, Brownies! Here we go!
And proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, Browns fans, it's Nick Wilson. Talk about the game on your ride home, the afternoon drive, weekdays at 2, 192.3 The Fan.
Next Sunday, Browns will be back in the States and in Pittsburgh against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. Today at halftime in London, it's the Browns 10, the Vikings 7. A look at Week 5 in the NFL. Here's Matt Corrali.
Thank you, Jeff. Well, at 1 o'clock, let's start in the AFC North. Texans taking on the Ravens in Baltimore. No Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. He's nursing a hamstring injury, so Cooper Rush will get the start, and former Browns quarterback Tyler Huntley will be the backup. 4:25 Lions are in Cincinnati taking on the Bengals. Cincy looking to get back on track after 2 blowout losses since losing Joe Burrow to a toe injury. It won't be easy against Detroit, who are 3-1 and averaging 41 points in their last 3 games. Pittsburgh is on a bye. Some other games in the league to watch. At 1, the Eagles. They're looking to go 5-0 against the Broncos at home. 2 3-1 teams in the NFC will collide at 4:05 as the Bucks will go to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. And the Commanders at that time taking on the Chargers out in LA. 2 top rookie running backs will be featured in Bill Krosky-Merritt for Washington and Amarian Hampton for LA. And Week 5 started with Thursday Night Football. The Niners beating the Rams in LA 26-23 in overtime. Mac Jones throwing for 342 yards and 2 scores. Jeff?
All right, Matt, thank you very much. Our score, Browns 10, Vikings 7 in London. First half stats next on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Pushing, touchdown!
Browns fans, celebrate Dog Pound XL and 40 years of fandom by supporting a great cause. Throughout October, support the Great Clips Great Drive at your local Cleveland Great Clip Salon and contribute to raising $40,000 for 40 years. Starting October 1st, you can donate at participating Great Clips locations, where 100% of your donation will directly support University Hospital's Rainbow Babies and Children's. Find a Great Clip Salon and donate today.
Welcome back. It's another great day for football. Cleveland is looking for a big performance here, and NJM Insurance is primed to deliver. I mean, talk about dedication. At home or on the road, they always stick to their game plan. When things go wrong, they do what's right. Gotta love how they don't get caught up with all the gimmicks either. I'm just glad they're on our team. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM, Auto, Home, and Renters. Proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Browns players depend on their fan support, and you can always depend on OBM. While other copier companies have constantly been changing, you can depend on Ohio Business Machines. With OBM's exclusive no-risk guarantees and 7-year security blanket, along with managed IT services and phone systems. As the preferred provider of copiers and document services for the Cleveland Browns, OBM has the pros who know your office can't afford a timeout. Call 216-485-2000 or ohiobusinessmachines.com.
Traditions are a game changer.
Traditions have the power to turn a simple moment into a memory, bring a whole city together. And they're even what inspires us to make our masa in Tostitos the traditional way, starting with whole corn kernels, no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. We craft our chips for whatever your tradition is. Tostitos, tradition matters. The official chip and dip sponsor of the Cleveland Browns.
When breaking Browns news happens, it happens here first. This is the radio home of the Cleveland Browns. 92.3 The Fan.
This is the second time the Browns have played in London. First time back in 2017 against the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings won that game at halftime. They're losing this one. Browns in the lead, 10-7 over Minnesota. First half stats, team-wise, nearly identical. Vikings have 168 yards in total offense, 3 more than the Browns at 165. Vikings with an edge in passing by 9 yards, 105-96. Browns 5 yards more on the ground, 69-64. And first downs, 9 for the Browns and 8 for the Minnesota Vikings. Penalties, each team penalized 5 times. Key in the first half, there was 1 turnover. It was committed by Minnesota, and it set up the Browns' first and only touchdown of that first half. Time of possession, 15-13 for the Browns and 14-47 for Minnesota. Individually, Dillon Gabriel making his first start at quarterback for the Browns, 13 of 21 in the first half, 102 yards, that's 4.9 yards per pass attempt, 1 touchdown, his second as a pro, no interceptions, and he was sacked 1 time for a loss of 6 yards. Quinshon Judkins on the ground has been very good, 6.4 yards per carry, 8 carries for 51 yards. Malachi Corley, the former Jet, had 1 carry for 11 yards for the Browns. Receiving-wise, David Njoku, 3 catches for 41 yards. Jerome Ford, 2 for 20. Jerry Jeudy had 2 for 15 and 1 big drop. And Harold Fannin, along with the touchdown, 4 catches for 13 yards. Individually for Minnesota, Carson Wentz, who was dinged up late in the half. We'll see if he returns in the third quarter. 7 of 12 for 73 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. But the Browns did not sack him in the first half. Jordan Mason fumbled early on for Minnesota. He's our top running back going into this one. Just 6 carries for 17 yards. Xavier Scott, 4 catches for 21 yards. And their tough receiver, Justin Jefferson, only 3 catches on 6 targets for 38 yards. Andrew, Nathan, Gerard, straight ahead with the second half from London. Browns 10, Vikings 7 on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Dog Pound, are you game day ready? Cleveland football is back, so taste what pork can do and add nutritious and delicious pork to your tailgate menu. Ohio pig farmers are raising wholesome and versatile pork to be the nutritional powerhouse that you need to watch every Browns touchdown this season. Head over to ohpork.org to find game day worthy recipes and learn more about how real Ohio pig farming families care for the land, the water, and their people every day.
This ad is paid in part by the Pork Checkoff.
If you've searched, how will criminal charges affect my job? Or what are my rights when confronted by ICE? You don't need advice from the internet. You need answers. The Ohio offices of Bartell, Georgalis, and Juarez specialize in criminal defense and immigration. They know the law, they know the system, and they know how to fight for your rights. Have a question? Call them anytime, day or night, 216-710-6700, or go to bgjattorneys.com. Mention ESPN Cleveland for a free consultation. Stop Google searching and call BGJ.
Northeast Ohio knows football, and Sarshone Auto Group knows Northeast Ohio. As an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. From the toughest trucks to the SUVs that fit your family. Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
Hi, Browns fans. This is head coach Kevin Stefanski. Your radio home for Cleveland Browns football is Cleveland Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan.
Browns have a lead here as we open up the third quarter. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Good morning to you back at home, along with the right honorable gentlemen, Gerard Cherry and Nathan Zagura. I'm Andrew Siciliano. Browns up a field goal, and they may be facing a number 2 quarterback. Carson Wentz, Nathan, is officially questionable with a shoulder. He is down there warming up, but Max Brosmer, the rookie who took a knee to end the first half, is also throwing.
Yeah, Carson Wentz looks good to me. He sprinted out onto the field, immediately asked for a football. He's talking with quarterback coach Josh McCown, former Cleveland Brown. And it appears under his jersey he's got a big brace on that left shoulder
talking
now.
To Kevin O'Connell now.
Yeah, talking to the head coach. Right. So it looks like he is going to go. Brosmer, if he plays, obviously you mentioned that mop-up duty against Cincinnati, but the last time that he played significant minutes would have been in your favorite bowl game, the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
When he defeated Virginia Tech 24-10.
Which would be fitting if this is the game that he needs to play significant action, because they put mayo on everything in this country. Fries with mayo. Who wants fries with mayo?
Well, you and I are very much united on this.
I mean,
no time for
gosh
mayo.
Almighty. Anyway,
no time.
The Vikings will get the ball first, and so we will see pretty quickly if Carson Wentz is able to go. Regardless, Brosmer is waiting in the wings. He played his college football at the FCS level for 4 years at New Hampshire, and then finished last year at Minnesota. An exceedingly bright quarterback. He wowed the Vikings in the preseason. He made the team. Has not really been forced into action, however, save for that mop-up duty as mentioned. We'll see if it is Wentz, and right now he is in the huddle. The opening kickoff of the second half is going to be brought to you by the Ohio Lottery's new $5 scratch-off Win Big. If football is your passion, Win Big is your game. Please play responsibly. Browns defense gave up some long drives, gave up some yardage, but only gave up that one touchdown on a trick play. Cam Akers, the running back, to Josh Oliver, the tight end. Browns offense got to go in a little bit there on the 2-minute drill end of the game, and they scored the touchdown early in the game. Quinshon Judkins ran well in the first quarter. Didn't see a lot of him late in the second quarter when the Browns went hurry up, and Jerome Ford was on the field for a lot of it. But for now, the Browns have a lead. They have a lead 10-7, trying to get out of here their second win of the year. This is their first halftime lead of the year.
Yeah, the Browns have run the fewest plays on offense in any team in the league with a lead. It was just a couple going into this game, so hopefully we get a 3 and out. We can get that number up.
Schmidt kicks to Bryson. Here's the return. 25 near the 30, and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, who has family in All
right. Carson Wentz is back, by the way. Wow. 3rd and 7 for the Vikings. Oh, my God, that defense is coming. He threw a... Oh. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looks like they're playing looks like cover 4. Carson Wentz drops back. Carson Wentz throw a bomb. Carson Wentz to Jay Jettas. Oh, man. Justin Jefferson is deep frying Greg Newsome right now. Woo, another one. Jordan Addison. I need the Vikings to win for my parlays. Y'all parlay warriors, man. Y'all a little different, man. Eesh. Here we go. Dang, Jordan Addison had 4 receptions for 114 yards last week. Yeah, can y'all get him the ball? What is going on? Why was he not? 1st and 10, Carson Wentz is an empty. Looks like a cover 3 look with a one high safety. You got both the corners playing off. Carson Wentz on Denzel Ward. That was just a bad pass, yo. The Warden. So they tried to move Justin Jefferson on the inside. And shout out to Carson Schweringer because they had to put him out there on a running back. That's a tough situation to put both your cornerback because you put them on an island with a lot more space to get that fade off, right? So theoretically, there's a lot more space for the wide receiver to run. Does not matter for Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward is matched up again on Justin Jefferson, but Mason gets it 2nd and 10. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mason makes some big plays happen right there. Jump cut and then gets into space and makes Greg Newsome touch dirt. Like that's not great. That's a big first down. This is how the offense looked on that first drive until the turnover came. And people say, hey, NFL or the football, football is a momentum game. Oh, that's wide open. That should have been a touchdown. That boy took 7 years to catch that pass. Denzel Ward doing it again against tight ends. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Motion across. They hand it off. Touchdown, Vikings. So what we saw on that drive is sadly, if you're a Browns fan, is you saw some of the issues. What's it called? You saw some of the issues. What's it called? That the defense was kind of having in that first part in the first drive, I should say, right? And that's what I was talking about, the whole momentum thing. Whenever they got that turnover, it kind of squashed the momentum, especially for someone like Carson Wentz. You're going to hear me talk about the Carson Wentz experience, right? He is the most up and down quarterback in the league. He gets exciting. He makes exciting things happen for your play, for his team, for your team. Like he just be all over the place, right? These bots are going crazy. Sorry. So the fact that they were able to start, what was that? What was that? The fact that they were able to start like that and kind of look how the offense looked in that first half is very well, and it bodes well to what they got cooking. You feel me? What they got cooking. What? So they said he was on the phone. What's wrong with him being on the phone? He's trying to be locked in. That's it. That's all it is. DG trying to figure it out a little bit. Yeah, you feel me? What they tweeting about? What they tweeting about? People really like picking on Shedeur Sanders. Like, have you ever thought about that? Like, there's a lot of people who are like, they had a lot of strong hatred for Shedeur. And for some reason, people don't find that weird. People only find it weird that there's people who are fans of Shedeur, but somehow they don't find it weird that people hate Shedeur. You know, the same dude who, gives back to communities and stuff. Like, I mean, NFL performance rating. The nigga has 21 followers. Like, just randomly hating on Shedeur. I think it's interesting. Hey, man. I'll keep slandering Arch Manning because he's doing it to my team. Yeah, so on the defensive side for the Browns, you know, the announcers are pointing something out where right now, what's it called? Greg Newsome, and Denzel Ward are just playing left and right corner right now. They're not really following. I thought that was interesting because you saw that, you know, obviously he lined up on the inside with the slot whenever Justin Jefferson lined up there for Denzel Ward. My thing is, at what point do you just kind of let those? I think you're gonna have to let Denzel Ward go wherever Justin Jefferson goes at this point, like, because they are cooking Greg Newsome. But when he goes against Justin Jefferson, it's a little different. All right, here we go. Dillon Gabriel back out on the field. He's under center. He's got both of his tight ends with him, flanked on the left side, one back. I think we're going to get a heavy dose of Quinshon Judkins. Harold Fannin motions across. It's another flag. But Quinshon Judkins, you know, does what Quinshon Judkins does. Let's see what the flag is. It's against Cleveland. See, and this is... Oh, okay. This is the second illegal formation. Oh, this is the second illegal formation. So that is partially on the quarterback. You got to be able to check your guys, make sure your guys are set. Okay, 1st and 15. Quinshon Judkins, last two games, 176 yards, rushing yards. The rest of the team had -1. 1st and 15 here. Make sure everybody gets set. They motion across. Oop, motion again. He hands off. Uh-oh. 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 2nd and 1. Man, Quinshon Judkins it's going to be hard to stop him, man. Yeah, what are y'all beefing it? Yeah, none of that beefing in my chat, man. Y'all better stop cussing at each other in the chat, man. We spreading positivity around here, man. So 2nd and 1. Quinshon Judkins looks like he's just unstoppable. He looks like he's impossible to tackle. I don't know what's going on. 2nd and 1. They're gonna go hand it again. Guess who? Quinshon Judkins. 1st down. The Cleveland Quinshons, as they should be known. All right, dog. Stop with this, dog. I'm gonna just hide the user. Nisa, thank you for deleting it. And homeboy, whoever you are, the other dude, if you respond, I'm gonna hide you too. Please speak about the football. I'd rather you come in here and say Shedeur is bad at football than what's it called, beef with each other. Here we go. 1st and 10. Motions across again. Guess who? Quinshon Judkins, another 5 yards. Or 7, I'm sorry. Well, you know, they trying to protect the assets, you feel me? And right now, Quinshon Judkins is the best player in the offense right now. I think that's obvious to see. I wouldn't mind a little get screening, get a screen pass in there, you know what I'm saying? All right, they come out and gun here. Jerome Ford's in the game. They're going to motion Harold Fannin across. Now, remember what happened last time they motioned Harold Fannin? Jerome Ford breaks a nice one. The running game right now for the Browns is really opening up. They're moving bodies. Jerome Ford with a nice little scamper. What do you think about them saying Dillon Gabriel was sending shots? I think it's a bit of a reach. You know what I mean? I think people are trying to make it. Did y'all see Shedeur Sanders post Dillon Gabriel the other day? They ain't gonna popularize that, but they gonna popularize all the negativity. That's how it is. 1st and 10. Harold Fannin goes across the formation again. They hand off again. Forward for a cool 2-3 yards. Running game. Ooh-wee. Sometimes that's all you need. Judkins is definitely the most valuable wide receiver asset. Not the most valuable wide receiver asset, but the most valuable, what's it called? Good job. Nisa is so quick with it. Dang. Thank you, Nisa. This quick pass West Coast offense is KS wants to 1. I see why he favors Dillon Gabriel. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Here it is. Dink. Hey, and like I said, right out the backfield. Like that, this is called, hey, shout out to Quinshon Judkins dapping up the, yeah, feel me? This is what I mean by making it easier for your rookie, right? Let's play action, right? Let's get him on the move. Let's give him an easy in the flat target, and after that, you just let Quinshon Judkins do what he do. Oh, yeah, no, and that's the thing. Sanders is, for as much, people want Shedeur to be, oh, it's so bad, but he's posting Dillon Gabriel. He hasn't said nothing better. 1st and 10. Oh. Hey, that Dillon Gabriel, David Njoku. I thought it was going to be Dillon Gabriel, Harold Fannin, but Dillon Gabriel, DG. Can we give Dillon Gabriel his credit on that one? Got to give Dillon Gabriel his credit. He goes play action, right? And he immediately finds, now there's no deep ball, there's no nothing, but immediately, hey, just get this thing out of here. Gets the ball off, and David Njoku is jumping over people. It's a good thing. 2nd and 4. They love sending Harold Fannin in motion, boy. They're going to hand the ball off, and they're going to get 3rd and 1? 3rd and 1. Second and 4. Wait, it's supposed to be 3rd and 1. What's going on? What's going on, man? Yeah, this has been a great offensive drive from the Browns. They are showing heavy on 3rd and 1 for the Minnesota Vikings. That looked a little false starty. They hand the ball off to Quinshon, and he can't get there. Do they kick the field goal here? Here we go. 4th down. 4th down. Here we go. All good, Neil. All good. 4th and 1. I think I know who they're going to give the ball. Is Myles Garrett? Oh, I thought Myles Garrett was out there. I think that's a defensive lineman, though. Gives it to guess who? Quinshon Judkins. 1st down. Who wants him more? Yeah, Shedeur is not a West Coast quarterback. Shedeur does not fit that style of play. And that's what, and we're gonna talk about that after the game. But that's what I was talking about. Ooh, I didn't like how his knee looked. I hope he's good. Okay, yeah, I think he's good. All right, cool. That hit did not look fun from Quinshon. Here we go. 1st and goal. I think they're gonna hand it off again. They give the same motion. They in fact do hand it off. I want to point out that Dillon Gabriel seems to be having some issues with the handoff. Good work, Nisa. Appreciate it. 2nd and goal here. Second and goal. Second and goal on the 10, on 9 yards. Sorry, 9 yard play action. Steps up, and he threw a potato through the back of the end zone. That's not great. That's not great. That's not great. Third and goal. Multi-tight end set here. Oh my God. Snap there. He looks over the middle, and he fits it in a nice window. Dillon Gabriel. Hey. Hey. There you go. Now, look, this is so when we have a conversation about this, like, ow, dang, I just hit my elbow. You can see why Kevin Stefanski wants Dillon Gabriel. Look, calm, cool, consistent. I don't need you to throw 50 yards. I don't need you to hey, just finish the drive. And so far, besides that last and a few other bad throws, Dillon Gabriel shows that he can finish the drive. Now, does he have some of the shortest touchdown drives? He has a 1 yard or touchdown, a 9 yard touchdown, and then even his garbage time touchdown was like a short one. But at the end of the day, he's doing what he needs to do. The bots, anytime you put watch party or the games, they're just gonna come. That's just how it works. Way better than Flacco. Yeah. And that's the point. Like that was why I got on here, because they look so bad with Joe Flacco. Like awful. This looks like a regular offense. By the way, Quinshon Judkins has 15 carries for 80 yards. Right now, Dillon Gabriel is 16 for 25, 135 yards. He's only averaging 5.4 yards a throw, but 2 touchdowns. He only has 1 sack, so that's not a bad day at the office. But clearly, they're taking smartly, which I don't think that's the real word. They're taking a lot of the onus off of him, right? And that's going to make sense. Yeah, he's a good quarterback. Oh yeah, way better than Flacco. So, and while we have this, and I'm gonna talk about this, when we make the video at the end of this game. But I don't know how many of y'all have seen it. But I want y'all to remember, first off, this is Shedeur tweeting out Dillon Gabriel. I know people don't want to put that out there, but that's him tweeting out his QB1. And on top of that, Rap Sheet has leaked or exposed that the Browns are expected Shedeur Sanders to play at some point this season when he's ready. And you can talk about it. There's been a plan, quote unquote, right, for Shedeur Sanders. And what I need to do is for the Shedeur haters to not be dumb and watch some football, right? And I need my Shedeur fans to just be patient, because I don't think it's going to look it's not going to look like a perfect Shedeur goes out there, he's leading his rookie year. And I don't think it should. I think the more time he gets, the more protection he gets. Hey, let Dillon Gabriel run around and do this. Let Dillon Gabriel dink and dunk, okay? Because when Shedeur figures it out, he going to figure it out, man. Shedeur and Gabriel are the best 2 quarterbacks. I don't know about that. I don't know about Shedeur and Gabriel. Maybe I go Shedeur in Cam. Maybe. What about Tyler Shough? Y'all don't like Tyler Shough? What happened to him? What happened to old Tyler Shough? I just cashed Browns to 16.5. y'all hitting parlays. Y'all happy because y'all hitting parlays in the chat. Sanders was one of the best quarterbacks in the country, even when he was at Jackson State. The film don't lie. It does not lie. But the problem is Kevin Stefanski is not going to build an offense around Shedeur. He has an offense that works for Dillon Gabriel. Even Joe Flacco couldn't run the offense. He looked like maybe because he was just old, but he looked like a dead duck out there. So there is a reason why they love Dillon Gabriel, and it's because he thinks that he can run the offense the way that he wants it run. You know what I mean? Jackson Dart doing his thing. Arbico says, my issue with the Browns is they keep leaving him out to get on by the media by staying quiet and not diffusing certain narratives when they first pop up. So you're right. And also there's a little bit of negativity being amplified, because I made a video, I think just the other day, about Kevin Stefanski, and that's going to be a part of this video when we make it. Kevin Stefanski, he got on and he was like, hey, actually, Shedeur Sanders has been staying after work or staying after practice. He's been putting in extra work. He's been putting all the work that he needs to require. So from Kevin Stefanski, that's what he's saying, right? So I know other people don't want to believe that, but that's what he's saying. And then on top of that, you think about the offensive scheme that it was built. Then you think about how many reps did Shedeur Sanders get in the preseason? None. He was splitting them with Kenny Pickett. There's a lot going on. You feel me? Nah, because Gabriel is going to be the backup. And if Shedeur has to wait a while, that's fine. That is fine. It's better to wait. I think it's better to wait. Alex Wright. He have a game. He had the forced punts, right? Oh my God. Mime Time is going to ball when he gets his chance. Jeffrey Lucas, nice cleanup on the spam. Yeah, hey, shout out Nisa, man. Nisa is the best in the game. She be sniping him. I can't even get to him fast enough. But great sack by Wright. If Gabriel keeps playing well, they won't start Shedeur. I disagree. If Gabriel plays good enough, they'll have an excuse to play Shedeur because and this is the two scenarios that I was telling people. If they secure the playoffs, then just let Shedeur play a few times. And if they don't get into the playoffs, okay, then sit Dillon Gabriel and put Shedeur in. So there's two easy ways that Shedeur can start. And again, he's gonna wait a while, but that's the best thing possible. Like you see how the media is with him. Like it's he's not even doing nothing. He's not even saying nothing, and they're killing him. Imagine if you went out there and if he had the game that Dillon Gabriel's having, they would be making fun of him. They would be saying, "Oh, it should have been picked off." They would only be pointing out the negatives. Now, because we're fair as Shedeur fans, we're fair. We can say, "Hey, Dillon Gabriel doing his thing right now. He's looking like what Kevin Stefanski wants in his offense. Simple, decisive. Just get the ball out your hand, please." And that's what he's doing. He's keeping the ball out of harm's way, and that's a big thing. Stop overhyping DG. What am I overhyping? And I appreciate y'all getting those likes too. I'm not overhyping. They literally ran all the way down the field. Stop overcrediting him. When did I overcredit him? I just said they ran down the field. What are you talking about? Real Trey? Mahomes couldn't save this putrid offense. I'm happy for the Browns fans. There's nothing wrong with that. Wait, how am I overcrediting Dillon Gabriel? I just said that they would make fun of Shedeur if he had these stats. He's only averaging 5.4 yards. No, it's the chat. Oh, the chat. Okay. I guess so. 75th Ripper, I disagree. If DG plays well, you can't sit him. No. This is what I'm saying. Again, y'all have to understand what I'm saying. Put in Sanders so you can stop. Put in Sanders so you stop posting "This is crazy." What's wrong with posting "This is crazy"? Y'all don't like the "This is crazy"? Thanks for the $2. Y'all don't like "This is crazy"? What was I talking about? I was talking about. Oh yeah, okay. So Shedeur getting in, he's gonna get in. Like I said, it's probably not gonna be until they know the season is over. And what I mean by that is, if he's playing well but they don't clinch the playoffs, okay, well then what's the point of putting Dillon Gabriel out there? Just let him sit because you know he's going to be there, right? And then put him in. And then if they clinch the playoffs, let's say they go for Dillon Gabriel's the dude and they clinch the playoffs. Well, then there's going to be a time if you clinch it where the games aren't going to matter. So put Dillon Gabriel out there. And then on top of that, it doesn't mean he can't play at some point. Like what if they make him QB2 at some point? What's it called? And then, he gets to step in and gets to do some different things like that. So there's a lot of avenues. Yeah, he'll probably get in with the backups. Richie, that is my big. What is the? Oh, it's 3rd and 17. Okay. Hey, Myles Garrett. Need a lineup. Post them so you know that. So do I post Shedeur 3 times a day? I'll post Arch Manning. Do you not like Sanders videos? So you're donating to someone who makes Shedeur Sanders videos saying you don't like Shedeur Sanders videos? Hey, that's smart. That's real smart, man. Yeah, no, I don't understand why. If you hate Shedeur, why do you watch Shedeur content? It seems like y'all are Shedeur fans. Like, I don't know. I've never seen something that I hate so much that I also watch all the time. Lamar Jackson. Yo, we don't have to make Lamar. Hey, tell Lamar Jackson to get his hamstring right. And then maybe we can talk about Lamar. All right. I love Lamar, but what are we talking about? That motherfucker, he ain't even playing today. He ain't even playing today. I'm a Chargers fan, and I have no clue who our third string quarterback is. Exactly. Dillon is a good backup. Yes, he is. Season high game output. This is literally, I know it sucks, but this is the best the offense has looked. 17 points. This is the best the offense has looked. And don't point out the fact that one of those drives was started on like the negative 12-yard line. Manufactured. I do think it's manufactured controversy because it's like, if y'all had a problem, y'all would just stop talking about them. Like if y'all actually had an issue, y'all would just stop watching. Yeah, they're just fans, and that's why. Hey, thanks. And he's probably gonna charge that money back. But I mean, it's $4. It's gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna be all right. But I don't understand. Not the bots. Nisa's too quick with it. This is crazy. So here's my number. Need a lineup, man. Who's your favorite football player besides Shedeur Sanders? Since you decided to graciously donate so much money to me, who's your favorite player besides Shedeur Sanders? Cause that's your guy. That's your guy for real. It's not about Shedeur. It's about this organization. They're not rolling with. It's clear. Interesting. I don't know. That was a negative 17. Hey, man. Negative 17. So, not Shedeur. Dillon Gabriel is going to have to start at its own one. Anyone you post about 3 times a day. Well, I don't post Shedeur 3 times a day. So, Arch Manning? You like Arch Manning? Need a lineup? Here's my, and there's nothing wrong with saying Dillon's good. My problem is they're gonna consistently bring up Shedeur when they do it. They get about a yard on a carry. Yeah, you do. Oh man, you probably should put your period in another place, man. That's inappropriate. It's inappropriate use of your grammar there. Need a lineup. So need a lineup, dude. So why are you such a big fan of my content? Like what makes you want to give me money, give me views, give me comments? Why do you love me and my content so much? Need a lineup. I get it. It's for clicks. Well, I mean, you're here, so clearly it's Sunday at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, and you're commenting about someone that you apparently don't like. Oh my God, Quincy Junkins! He's amazing. Like how sad is that? How it's a beautiful Sunday, and you're in a chat speaking about players you don't like. Apparently, even though you're the biggest fan, and you're supporting my content, making my content get more views. Doesn't make sense, dog. Because they come here for it. Yeah, I you know, they're not. I wish they were just a little smarter. Because if you were smarter, you know, I think the way to get people to not is to not watch. I don't know if you knew that, but if you don't watch, you don't have to hate it. You don't you don't have to pretend you hate it. Or you can just be a fan because we know you're a fan. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just it don't make sense for me on this Sunday to do something I don't like. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna troll them. Oh no. Oh God, Shedeur Sanders. All his money's gone now. Yeah, it was a joke. And that's another thing. If you don't get the Arch Manning joke, I don't, you know, I'm a Texas fan. I have to glaze him. Like that. That's something I have to do. But I also took a on him. Did I not? And that's what I'm saying. Like, do y'all watch the videos? Do y'all not watch the videos? Y'all got to keep it consistent. Opinion on quarterback draft class coming out in 26. I think the opinion is going to shift heavily, right? I think, you know, names like Dante Moore, because I think Dante Moore might be eligible because he's UCLA. You know, Dante Moore is obviously on the rise right now. People want a Carson Beck. Carson Beck seems to be like the easy answer. But if I'm being honest with you, this might be a worse quarterback class than last season. And everybody said that season was such a bad quarterback class. I think confusion is the quarterback class right now, especially when you have somebody like even in Johnny Mateer who got injured. Who knows what that's going to do to his draft stock? So we'll see. I need a lineup. This is crazy. Or quarterback one with a thumbnail of Sanders. He has never been QB number one on the Browns. I need a lineup. So you're upset about it. Why are you so upset? Do you think that what's it called? You think thumbnails or anything? You don't know how to watch videos? No. I want to hear him out because the more he explains himself, the more it don't make sense. He's Jet Marshall. And then shout out to Jet Marshall. Jet Marshall went from a Shedeur video to my Shedeur live to comment that, put up 2 touchdowns. So you know Sanders kid ain't starting no time soon. I said Shedeur is not starting anytime soon. So what is Jet Marshall? Are you just a little slow? And it's okay. Look, what's it called? Need a lineup. Jet Marshall. If y'all are just a little bit slower, that's okay. Just take your time. Try to read it. There's transcripts. You can do it, and you can read, kind of what's going on, right? And maybe you can catch up. I know it's a hard time. But, yeah, I think people just want me to be, like, upset or something. Yeah, I don't understand. And here's another thing. Lineup dude, Marshall, can y'all get better at trolling? Just because you don't know how to shut up and be a fan. What? Y'all don't know how to be a fan. What does that mean? What is that? That don't even make no sense. Are you 12? Because you don't know how to shut up and be a fan. Did you Jet Marshall? Are you on your dad's YouTube account? Don't comment on your dad's YouTube account if you can't have a coherent sentence. Need a lineup. I'm telling you, there's a better way to troll. Now you can make a video with caption QB1 and Dillon scoring 2 touchdowns. And then I'm going to get a bunch of views. What's wrong? Would that make you happy? Need a lineup? Would that make your day? My God. The Browns again. The Browns defense again. Wait. Are they calling? Wait, are they calling it? Yeah, man, they're a little upset. No. I want them, you know what I'm saying? I want them to feel, they don't get a lot of opportunity to feel welcome. Not a lot of people talk to them. People don't respond to their comments. So I want to make sure, hey, buddy, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, little buddy. It's going to be all right. It's gonna be. Yeah, I don't even understand it. Shut up and be a fan. I like Tank Davis say shut up and just So Jet Marshall can't even form coherent sentences. So Jet, read a book, read a book, and then maybe you can come hang out with me. So Browns get the ball back. Hey, need a lineup and what's it called? What's your name? Jet Marshall. When y'all can prove to me that y'all can read a book and form a sentence, I might respond to y'all again. But right now, y'all aren't really putting up great numbers. Y'all gotta try a little harder. Y'all gotta troll a little harder. Yeah. Maybe if they read. I know they don't like reading, so maybe if they do that, they'll get better. Maybe one day. So the Browns defense comes up big again. What do you say? What do you know? Who'da thunk it, right? Who'da thunk it? Them boys nice. And they had really good field position too. That's tough. Why, as a Denver fan, why does it matter to look at what's happening around the league? Huh? What you gonna do for clicks now that Dillon has proven himself? I thought you were a fan of my content. I need a lineup. I've always been a fan of Dillon. Are you hard of hearing? Do you need to transcribe? You can press it. You can read it out slowly. I need a lineup. You gotta get better. I've never said Dillon Gabriel was bad. When have I said Dillon Gabriel was bad? If you can prove that to me, then maybe your comment will look right. No one. Yeah, y'all not trolling well. Y'all. When have I ever said Dillon Gabriel was bad? I've never said it. Yeah, he hasn't really proven himself. But again, they're gonna use this sample size to say it. Yeah, I think they're upset because people want to talk about Shedeur, but then they get upset that people talk about Shedeur. How about stop watching Shedeur content? If you stop watching Shedeur content, it'll go away and you won't have to look at it since it scares you so much. You don't even, and you know what's, to all the people who hate on Shedeur, you know what's embarrassing? Y'all aren't actually Dillon Gabriel fans. Y'all can't quote the things. Hey, right now, lineup dude, and Jet Williams. If you like Dillon Gabriel now, who is his offensive coordinator at Oregon? If your next comment isn't oh my God, that wasn't great. About Dillon Gabriel. If your next comment isn't the name of Dillon Gabriel's offensive coordinator, I'll let you search it up. If it's not the offensive coordinator for Dillon Gabriel at Oregon, I'm hiding you from the channel. I'm giving you a chance, man. I'm gonna keep asking you football questions. I'm not going to acknowledge nothing if it ain't about football. And if Shedeur doesn't get in this season, that's good. That's actually good. 2nd and 10. He hands it off. And oh my God. He's still up? Yeah, they don't, and that's what I'm saying. They're not football fans either. They don't watch football. Some of them are like those fans of bands who get mad if the band gets mainstream hit. They aren't fans of the team. They like feeling like they have a secret or something. That makes sense. You support DG too much for me sometimes, but they say you hate him. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what's crazy? I get hate from my audience because they say I give too much praise to Dillon Gabriel. And now y'all are in here like, see, Dillon Gabriel did good. What? When did I ever say Dillon Gabriel was good? Yeah, it is what it is. Dillon okay. Dang. I would like to see Dillon Gabriel get out there. He did a good job avoiding that first sack, but they triggered on him. What I want to do is, what is Brian Flores doing? So Brian Flores has a stunt. The stunt comes through. He gets out of that pretty good, but at that point they're triggering on him, and it's just they're swarming Dillon Gabriel. It's not great. Hey, none of that get hurt stuff. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, so you like Rex Ryan? You like Rex Ryan and freaky foot fetishes? Okay, that's cool. Well, did you hear what Bruce Arians said? Like the head coach that's actually won a Super Bowl. Can you quote that, Jet Marshall? Jet Marshall, get the quote from the actual Super Bowl winning quarterback. Let me know. Let me know, man. Yeah, that wasn't great. That wasn't great from DG, but they were sending some heat at him. Yeah, man. I love the game and like a player. I don't think they don't watch the game. They're just here to troll, man. They're just here to troll. Steven Headed got to go with the free flow Steven I don't know what that is. B-Flow eats rookie quarterbacks. Yes, throw the 9 route. B-Flow, in fact, I thought he was undefeated against rookie quarterbacks, but I guess he's 9-1. Nelson Posey says the Minnesota defense is tough, especially when they get scheming things up. They are trying to treat you the way media does Shedeur. Nah, nothing like Shedeur gets intentionally taken out of context, like so much. He does so much for and that's what I think is the most embarrassing if you're a Shedeur hater, because it's like y'all are hating on him because of what ESPN told y'all, but y'all aren't gonna like praise him for the things that he does in the local Cleveland community. That's tough. That's tough. DG would have not. And there we go. I told you need a lineup. What did I ask you for? I asked you for a football response. I said, if you're actually a fan of Dillon Gabriel, give me the offensive coordinator at Oregon. What does need a lineup do? What did he do? He says DG would not have lost to BYU. Good job for exposing that you've never watched football and you don't watch football. Dang, that sucks, man. That sucks, man. I'm going to put you in timeout. I want you to go read a book on football. And then maybe next time you can troll successfully, because you don't even know the offensive coordinator, Will Stein, for Oregon. You don't even know. I don't even think you know what an offensive coordinator is. So let's take a break. Let's take a breather, and maybe next time, you know what I'm saying? Maybe next time we can think about this. And I'm only going to time you out for 24 hours. I'm going to time you out for 24 hours. Just think about it. Read a book, watch an NFL 100s video, maybe learn about football, and then you could troll right. Then it could be funny when you do it. But, I mean, we're talking about, I thought he was a third-string quarterback. Why are you so focused on him? Yeah, there's probably a lot of young people who don't know who Rex Ryan is. Tyler Shuck? They don't want to talk about Tyler Shuck no more. Yeah, man. Maybe he can watch football sometime, man. What do you think about Roger Goodell's nephew playing for Dillon? I didn't know Roger Goodell's nephew was playing for Dillon. Can we send Jet Marshmallow away too? He's struggling big time with trying to troll. Yeah, if he comments again, I'll send him away. All right. The Vikings are back in action. Carson Wentz football. 1st and 10. They do a little pitch. And the defense is just flying. That's not even Grant Delpit. I was about to say Grant Delpit. I don't know who that is. Hickman flying around town. Flying around town. Second and 10 here. They're crowding the line, and they send something nasty, too. Carson Wentz stands in the pocket, and a breakup by guess who? Grant Delpit. Ugh. That boy nice. That boy real nice. Oh, did Jet say something again? I didn't even see him. Is he here? I don't even see him. Did he tweet again? Wait, I didn't even see his tweet. Maybe I already deleted him. Oh my God, Justin Jefferson. Hey, that boy nice. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Raven is saying, oh man. Wow. I love your analysis of the game. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that. I do try to add a little football. Uh-oh. Quick screen. Guess who? Dillon Gabriel. I mean, not Dillon Gabriel. Justin Jefferson. I'm just saying that's what Brady lived on. I don't even know. What did he say? I don't even know what he's talking about. You definitely a Sanders fanboys. Do y'all not know how to like type? Like, what's up with that? You definitely a Sanders fanboys. Come on, man. Get better. Ravens for life. Are you trolling too? I don't know why. Don't you got a backup to watch? Don't you got Cooper Rush football to watch? Uh-oh. Carson Wentz. If Carson Wentz wasn't so bad at football. 3rd and 5. Yeah, Carson Wentz plays like he wants to get benched. Third and 5. The Browns are crowding the line. Myles Garrett is lined up over the center. And, he falls. Carson Wentz is terrible at football. Wow. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Can I get updated, please? Missed the field goal. Yikes. Why does it always delay me? I'm on NFL Network right now, and I'm still getting delayed. I don't understand. Yeah, this is gonna be a hand-gifted win for the Browns. Dak Prescott for MVP. All right, now that's where we cross the line. No, Dak Prescott has been playing some of the best football like in the NFL. He actually consistently has been playing some of the best football, but he's just on bad Dallas teams. You feel me? The illegal streams be moving with the quick. Hey man, I respect it. I tried to be legal this time. You know what I mean? I try to do the right thing. All right, so question. Who is going to be here for the Jimmy Horn watch party? And I might not start it immediately. I might take a little break and then pop in there. I'm about to order some food because that game starts in like an hour. Like we gotta wrap this game up. Browns need to do what they need to do. Here we go. Start a poll. You watching? Y'all let me know. Y'all gonna be there at 1 o'clock? Y'all gonna be there? Y'all gonna be square? I don't have to now. Spell Tony wrong. Jimmy, we gotta watch Jimmy. We might give it just a break. Oh my God, my whole thing broke. What the heck? Okay. I don't know what just happened there. We'll probably take a break. I'll get the Browns video out. Come back here, check it out. Okay, Indiana Jones, watch the Raiders. Nothing wrong with that. That's good hoops. Those are good hoops. Again, y'all don't have to watch. I mean, 300 y'all watching this with me. I didn't expect y'all to be up this early. I had like 300 at like 10 a.m. I was like, oh my God, y'all are up. Herbert. Okay, you like Herbert for MVP. I'm not mad at that. First and 10 here. Guess what? They're going to hand the ball off. Quinshon Judkins, I think, lost a yard, but there's a flag on the play. Oh, holding. Oh, my Lord. Oh, yeah. I got Stephon Diggs and you feel me? It's always. How many holding penalties do they have? Hold up. Let me see this box score. Kicking, punting, kick returns. Team stats. So right now, the Browns have 10. They have 10 penalties for 78 yards. Jesus Christ. Dillon Gabriel sets up. Oh. Hey. Nice little 11-yard pickup. Florida boys. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Oh, they gave him a yard on that? Oh, wait. It was a pass. I'm tripping. Yeah. Okay. 2nd and 9. I was thinking the Quinshon run. I was like, that boy lost a yard. 2nd and 9. 8 minutes left. Cleveland has a 3-point lead. They do, in fact, hand it off to Quinshon Judkins. He's on the edge. Ooh, that boy nice. Is he over 100 yards rushing? Quinshon Judkins is at 109 yards. He's averaging over 5 yards a rush. I just want to point this out. I'm watching this. It's the fourth quarter. The Browns are still winning. This is no hate to Dillon Gabriel because I think he's been doing what he needs to do. However, Quinshon Judkins has 20 carries for 109 yards, 5.5 average. Right now, as I'm recording this, it might change by the end of the game. Quinshon Judkins is averaging more yards than Dillon Gabriel air yards right now. That's bad. Dillon Gabriel sets up to throw, and he overthrows Njoku. All right, let's get back to it. Incognito says, I want him to pretend to support Dillon Gabriel. Here's the problem. He's already been supporting Dillon Gabriel. The media just doesn't want you. This is what Shedeur posted, him and his QB1. So every time someone says, hey, XYZ, that he's not supporting, well, I mean, he posted on Instagram. And him. I'm not sure how much that means. 1st and 10, he hands the ball off. Or 2nd and 10. Quinshon Judkins gets a nice, cool 5 or 3. 3rd and 7. All right, 3rd and 7. Dillon Gabriel has to throw. Dillon Gabriel said, oh, he looks like he got hit. Oh, dang. He ran into his wide receiver, and the ball kind of sailed. Wait, what am I looking for? Oh, DoorDash. So I had to order some food. Oh, great punt. Great punt. Pat McAfee is over there creaming his pants. I gotta be honest with you. I don't even know the rules to the punt stuff. I be forgetting every single time. Y'all want some? I'm getting something from what's it called? Oh, his right foot touched the what's it called? So from ESPN research, Quinshon Judkins is the first Browns rookie with 100 scrimmage yards in consecutive games since Nick Chubb in 2018. And since 2010, he's the fourth running back to have 60-plus rushing yards in the first four career games. Kareem Hunt, Alfred Morris, and Dalvin Cook are the only other running backs. All right, I'm about to make something tasty happen, man. Oh. Ooh, stewed yellowtail snapper rice and peas with that sounds pretty good. Now, I'm not the biggest fish guy, but that sounds like something I would have to try. Rhyming accidentally. First down on 2nd down and 6. First and 10. They're loading the line right now on 1st and 10. Oh, they're coming. Ooh. What a catch by Jordan Addison. Looks like 5 or 6. 5. Oof. Not bad. Yeah, I hope Ewers get his chance, man. Tua is the one we need to hope Tua plays bad, because then Quinn can get in, and then they're showing 6 right now. They have the safety in the box right now. They hand it off. Oh my gosh, they gashed him on that. Oh, it's coming back. All right. The Vikings are trying to lose this game. Yeah, this is nasty. Oh my God. I'll be surprised how many bots are there though. Like, golly, I got a lot of them. Yeah, Carson Wentz has had a lot of injuries though. Yeah, we overhated him a bunch. Ooh, behind the line. All right, one second. I'm about to mute my mic. Yeah, I miss what's it called? Old Quinn years. Old Quinn years. Here it is, 3rd and 11. Carson Wentz time. And that's a very Carson Wentz play. Oh, there's a flag. But I think it might be a hold. I think the Browns won this game. There's only 3 minutes left. Shout out to Dillon Gabriel. I mean, the Vikings just don't want to win this game. Hey, there you go, Gage. There you go, Gage. Yeah, Quinshawn about to get a few first downs and wrap this thing up, man. Oh well, don't worry. I'm gonna go live again too. I'll probably delay a little bit, but we're gonna go for the 1:00 game, so probably like 1:15, because I usually do like a 1:00 wrap up, and that's where I gotta get. And plus, I got food coming anyway. You feel me? Yeah, man, had to get that dash coming, man. Got that dash coming. I might not have YouTube TV money, but I got that dash money, man. SS team win today. Don't look like a hater. What? I don't know what that means. 2nd and 10. They're gonna hand the ball off. And well, this makes things a little bit more interesting, because now you have a 3rd and long, and now they're calling a bunch of timeouts. It gets a little sticky. Let's see. Third and 11. 3rd and 11. This is big. It's empty. DG has to throw the ball. DG sees something he likes. He throws something he likes. Oh. Ugh. Now, I do think the Browns can win, but I'm going to probably give a lot of praise to Dillon Gabriel. Immediate praise and when I do the full video. But there have been a lot of throws that he just hasn't connected on. Like, that was a big time throw. That's 3rd and 11. Hey, you get this first down. Y'all can ice the game. There's only 3 minutes left in the game. That was probably his biggest moment. That was the one time that they said, hey, Dillon, your arm's going to have to make it happen. And it didn't look that great. He looked like a rookie. He said it ain't gonna work. Yeah, and that's like my biggest question to people who like hate on Shedeur and say he's so bad. Like, why wouldn't the Browns just cut him? Why wouldn't the Browns just trade him? Why wouldn't the Browns just get rid of him if he's like such a headache that people say, and he's not doing what he needs to do? If those things were real, it would make a little sense. Now the Vikings do have to score points, and they've shown that it's hard for them. So I will say that the Browns are still in a good position. Damn. Yo, shout out to Sell More Fudd. It's so rare that I see people who are Browns fans and Shedeur fans. Sell More Fudd is a real deal Browns and Shedeur fan. Shout out to him, man. Carson Wentz 2nd and 1. Why are they throwing with Carson Wentz on 2nd and 1? First down. Yeah, Wentz is kind of bad too. That's like it's you know what I'm saying? So they have a good chance here. Carson Wentz throws to TJ Hawkinson. Okay, it's gonna be 2nd and 3. And we're going to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, they're not gonna hit the 2-minute warning. Yeah, the Vikings are pretty bad. Well, I don't want to get into the privilege thing because I like to keep it football around here. But I will say, just in that, privilege isn't afforded to only people who are only white. You know, you can be white passing and white looking. You know what I mean? Hey man, those were good days, man. Carson Wentz had a crazy MVP run, and hey, he got a Super Bowl. Nick Foles had to finish the job, but you know. My camera's tripping. 1 second. Nah, Dillon's Polynesian. He's like Hawaiian. Look. I know it says American. Wait. Ethnicity. Hawaiian. He was raised in Milani, Hawaii, and his family has strong Hawaiian roots. So he's American, but he's Polynesian. Attending Punahou in 7th and 8th grade before ultimately deciding to attend hometown high school. During college offseason, Gabriel donated brand new Nike uniforms and equipment to various Milani teams through NIL, which is super dope. Yeah. No, he's white passing, right? But like Irish people aren't considered white. I know they're white passing. Jewish people aren't considered white, even though they're white passing. You feel me? But we don't gotta go down this. We're getting into semantics and words and nationality, and that we don't need to do that. He is Hawaiian, all right? He is not European. He's not from the islands of the Caucasus. Shark Boy's crazy. All right, 2nd and 4. Yeah, Carson Wentz was that dog. 2nd and 4. Justin Jefferson isolated with Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward fake bails out. He has outside leverage. Looks like a one high safety look. Carson Wentz drops back. Finds Hawkinson. That's a first down. Carson Schwenger on the tackle. The Minnesota Vikings are past half field. Now, somebody's leaking to me, but I think Justin Jefferson's about to do something amazing. I don't know. I can't tell. Carson Wentz drops back, finds Justin Jefferson. Oh, my God. He did that on Denzel Ward. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. If he did it on Greg Newsome, I'd be like, hey, Justin, hey, JJ, this is nice. He did that on Denzel Ward, son. He did that with Denzel Ward all over. He said, thanks, dog. I'm going to take that. I got it. Timeout. Let's see. It's getting a little, the palms are getting sweaty now. Oh my God, we're 30 minutes. Yo, this game is going on too long. I need to separate this, man. I need y'all to wrap this game up. I got a Jimmy Horn Jr. game to watch. Actually, legit, I'm going to have to reschedule. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Okay, well, I mean, he was just kind of open over there, and they stopped the clock, which I'm not sure if stopping the clock was the best thing, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, cool. Sorry, I had to change something real quick. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Carson Wentz looks back. He scans. He goes to a drop back. Oh, they can only get about a yard or two. 57 seconds left. It gets real now. Thanks, Nisa. Here we go. It gets serious. It goes down in the DMs. I don't know why that song randomly comes to my head. Wait, what? Oh, so they got to run the clock. Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, I think Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur support each other more than the media wants to portray it. But here we go. 3rd and 3. Stop spoiling it in the chat. I'm not looking. They are so light on 3rd and 3 on the defensive line right now from the Browns. Look at that wide 9 that they're in. But they're expecting pass. Easy. Oh, my God. He got crushed, but he caught it. Did the Browns call another timeout? What's going on? Here we go. Chat's gonna spoil it. How is there 54 seconds on the clock? I thought there was 59 like just 2 plays ago. I am tripping. First and 10. You need something big here. Well, you don't need something big right here, but you need to keep threatening. First and 10, Mason's in motion. Carson Wentz drops back, immediate throw to Jordan Addison. And Jordan Addison gets about 3 or 4. It'll be 2nd and 7. They're going to try to move quickly. They're going to try to get in the end zone. They're being mindful of the clock. One of two things. They want to put it in a spot where they can just get into the end zone and have no time. So it's weird. 30 seconds left now. That looked like a false start. Wait. No flag. Wow. Oh my God. 25 seconds left. Look at the win probability. Oh my God. Okay. I might as well just start recording the video now because it's about over 25 seconds. We're going to react to this last 25 seconds. Dillon Gabriel played, and I want to get this out. I want to give Dillon Gabriel a C plus B minus, right? Now, I will say, luckily, because I know there's going to be a halftime clip in here where I talk about how he did average more air yards, right? He did average more air yards eventually over the yards that Quinshon Judkins was averaging. Now, what I do have to say is that this throw to end the game is absolute nuttiness. This is Nutsville, Tennessee. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I think a fumble just happened too. See, and the live chat is giving him a C. I'm sorry. There's a lot happening while the game right now and stuff like that. But I want to show you this. Oh wait, this is not that. Sorry. Man, if you don't stop. Okay, let me show you this absurd touchdown. So 12 yards, right? And he says it, and this is the Carson Wentz experience. One day he's going to throw and look terrible. The next day on Denzel Ward, by the way. Jay Jettas went at Denzel Ward, baptized him. Addison goes at Ward, and again, this isn't direct on Ward, but man, 25 seconds left. And with 25 seconds left, 8 seconds left, I'm sorry, in reality, it looks like the game is over. Dillon Gabriel sets up. He throws one down the field, and okay. And they clock it. That's pretty good, but you need more than a field goal here, DG. You need a touchdown, DG. It's 8 seconds. They spike it. Hold up. Wait a minute. We could be writing about the Hawaiian flying man. Yeah, and then you waste all your timeouts. It's 2nd and 10. 8 seconds. They're going Hail Mary. It looks like it. They hike it. He's looking. Does he have the arm? He throws it. It's a pick. Wait. Okay, it's over. Game's over. They blew a whistle at the end. So, giving out some grades. Let's give out some grades. Dillon Gabriel. After that, you get a C+. Let's give Dillon Gabriel a C+. The game's over. The defense did everything to give Dillon Gabriel and the Browns this win. I will want to point out that the offense has not looked as good as it looked today. Dillon Gabriel did what he needed to do from the most part. Now, I do want to point out that the few times that it was like, hey, Dillon Gabriel, we need to use your arm to get a first down. Hey, Dillon Gabriel, it's 3rd and long. I need you to stretch the ball. Hey, Dillon Gabriel. And by the way, over under for batted balls. He only had 2 batted balls. I predicted 3, so I was wrong. Hey, Dillon Gabriel, I need you to elevate. But you know who was elevating? Quinshon Judkins. He gets an A+++. Now, he juiced his average at the end to 5.8, but there was a time at halftime when Quinshon Judkins' rushing average was longer. Was longer. The rushing average was longer than Dillon gets. Sorry, they ran another play than the passing average. So shout out to him. Shout out to him for 2 touchdowns. The defense was on one. They had how many takeaways? You talk about takeaways. The defense did everything in their power. They lost 2 fumbles, the Vikings did. So the Vikings lose 2 fumbles. You get 2 great opportunities to score. One's a 1-yard touchdown. The other, 9-yard touchdown. He throws a laser. We got to give him that. But 190 yards on 33 attempts is probably not going to get the job done. That's what really sucks. The offense looked good. The offense looked the best it's ever looked. But Dillon Gabriel, he's a backup. He can only do so much as a rookie. And I want to make sure I stress this. Dillon Gabriel didn't hold this team back. This team has a lot of things that are holding it back. Right? This team it's got a lot to go. And like in classic Browns fashion, right? Classic Browns fashion, they find a way to lose a very winnable game. Now all the Dillon Gabriel lovers, they're going to be upset. So that's tough. Now, before I leave you here, because I'm about to end the stream in this video, I do want to talk about something. Shout out to Dillon Gabriel, C+. Kevin Stefanski, you're a bum. You're going to have to, keep it up here. Now, to all my Shedeur Sanders fans, because I'm going to have Shedeur Sanders somewhere in the title, I know. We are going to talk about Shedeur Sanders. Everybody wants to say that Shedeur Sanders is doing wrong. Everybody wants to, whenever, what's his name? What do they call him? When Rex Ryan says things, everybody just agrees, right? Rex Ryan says something, and everybody just agrees. How about when Ian Rappaport says something? Huh? What about Ian Rappaport? Because Ian Rappaport also had a report on Shedeur Sanders. And this doesn't seem to be amplified. First off, before the game, Shedeur Sanders shouts out Dillon Gabriel, posts him on the Instagram. And then Ian Rappaport comes out with this.
Shedeur Sanders is the 3rd string quarterback. He is the 3rd string quarterback because that is his place on the Browns. Joe Flacco has earned the right to be the backup quarterback. He is a captain. He carries himself the right way. And if he needs to play, he can adapt and adjust and go in there and play. The reason Shedeur is the number 3 is because, 1, that's his ranking on the quarterback depth chart. But also, the team wants to put him in a position to succeed. If Shedeur Sanders is going to come in the middle of a game, he's going to be running a playbook, a game plan that's not for him. They'd like him to be successful. So if he's going to play, which I do expect him to play at some point this year, it will be as a game plan designed for him. He has done well behind the scenes. He has done a lot of extra things on the field. It is all good. He is just not ready, and that is okay.
Wow. 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 Let's restart this. So, like I was saying, because I was not muted at all, Ian Rappaport points out something. Ian Rappaport points out something that nobody else wants to talk about. That it's been nothing but positivity from behind the scenes on Shedeur. Kevin Stefanski says he's working. The head coaches say he's working. And now the Browns are still expected to start Shedeur Sanders at some point. What I'm telling you all is that Dillon Gabriel is a 4th to 5th round mocked player. Right? He can't elevate this Browns team more than it can. I love Dillon Gabriel. I think he's going to be a great player. He's going to be a great backup. They need to work to get the offense to support Shedeur, because Shedeur is not a dink and dunker. Shedeur is not a screen merchant like I know y'all want to say, but look at the advanced stats, and you can show it's not, his completion percentage is actually not for that. Because then I could say, oh, well, Dillon Gabriel only has the most touchdowns in FBS history because he also has the most starts in FBS history, right? And then I could look at this offense, right, that somehow fumbled the fact that the multiple defensive takeaways, also fumbled, right? Fumbled the idea, or fumbled the fact that you had multiple chances in the red zone with great field position. The field position was elite for Dillon Gabriel. The defense came to play at most points, but the Browns find a way to be the Browns, and they find a way to lose. From ESPN research, Quinshon Judkins is the first Browns rookie with 100 scrimmage yards in consecutive games since Nick Chubb in 2018. And since 2010, he's the 4th running back to have 60-plus rushing yards in his first 4 career games. 2017, Kareem Hunt, Alfred Morris, and 2017, Dalvin Cook. So let's go deeper in on that. What does Shedeur Sanders' future look like? Because clearly Dillon Gabriel is the answer at backup. He's going to be very good backup. He's a floor guy. He has a high floor, low ceiling. No pun intended. It's not because he's 5'9". By all accounts, Rex Ryan, by all accounts, Shedeur Sanders has continued to improve behind the scenes. After each practice, there is extra work for Sanders in some of the reserves, and his development happens every day. One source said, where's that source at? Wait, Rex Ryan, I thought all the sources were saying that he's not doing what he's supposed to. Why is it that NFL Insider, who with actual insights, why is he reporting something opposite? Okay. While he had a long way to go upon arriving as a 5th-round pick from Colorado, Sanders has worked and learned. It's clear Gabriel was ahead of him in training camp. The offense was a Will Stein offense. I showed y'all. Will Stein offense. He had a leg up above any other rookie quarterback because he ran the Will Stein spread offense that Kevin Stefanski's spread wide zone offense is akin to Will Stein's in Oregon. This is, it's not because they think Dillon Gabriel is better. It's because Dillon Gabriel can dink and dunk right now better than Joe Flacco can. The Browns want Sanders to be successful when he's out there, when he plays. They want him to do so with a game plan that is made for him. The expectation that Sanders will play at some point this season when he's ready. When he does play, it will be with a full week of practice in a game plan built for him. They are planning it. The sources are saying that he's only working. Hey man, y'all can complain all y'all want. Shout out to Tony Grossi, by the way, because he had, he was quite he was mad that Dillon Gabriel wasn't on wasn't on this poster. Well, shout out to Dillon Gabriel in his C+ performance for the Browns. I know. I'm sorry. I need to be not disrespectful. What's it called? Rappaport said Shedeur is not ready. Yeah, and neither is Dillon Gabriel. If he was ready, he could have won the game. He had multiple handpick, a drop picked, multiple like we want to semantics it, we can semantics it. This team isn't ready. This team is starting a bunch of rookies, but it is what it is. That's all we got today. You be phenomenal. Let me know how you feel Dillon Gabriel did. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a phenomenal Sunday. We're going to be back with some Jimmy Horn.